Alright. Okay. Well then. 3 years. 3 years of streaming. 3 years of playing this game, Celeste. To be fair, it's not one file I've been working on for 3 years. It's one file I played for a year, and then one file I've been working on for 2 years. But hey, I'm continuing. Welcome back, and this is a tradition now. Nerds unite, heck yeah. So, yeah. January 1st, January 26th, rather, 2018. When I started going into Twitch streaming as a regular thing for realsies, I played a game called Monster Hunter World. But then, I played a game called Celeste. And you know, it's just stuck with me this whole time as this beautiful indie game platforming experience that kind of just sums up what I feel when I stream, you know? I feel like this game itself gave me the confidence to go on and continue and find out what streaming was all about, why I like to share games with people, whether they're games I've played before or just my first experience. And I can't thank it enough for that. And I can't thank all of y'all enough for hanging out today to watch me revisit it. So it kind of snuck up on me. I didn't realize that my anniversary was coming up. But I got a plan for today's stream. Welcome on in, by the way. I've started the YouTube video if y'all are wondering why I'm introducing myself again. The plan for today is we'll replay the first level of Celeste, and then I will compare it to the VOD that I still have from 3 years ago of my very first Celeste stream. We'll see how far I've come, how much my quality has increased, or maybe how much quality I never realized I had in the beginning. And then from then on, we'll continue that file. Maybe we'll actually get through more of the Farewell DLC. But either way, we're gonna wing it from then on out. And Celeste Classic 2 might be on the table. Alright, let's go. Now this looks a little familiar. Nintendo Switch, take it away, baby. So Matt Makes Games, a company that I feel like has been put onto the map because of this series. Its founder now, Maddie Thorson, I believe is her name, has also gone through so much as a result of like finding herself through making this game, and I think it's beautiful that so many people have also found themselves through the story of this game. I'm rambling on, let's play it. Check it out, the files. I've had almost a full day of gameplay. A full day of deaths on this file. Look at that, 4,000. It's not just from playing it. Look how much progress I had. I forget where I was at the end of last time I played this on stream last year. But I feel like I might have gotten some of those hearts off stream. If you know the Farewell DLC, there's a reason I'm collecting them. You need them. You need at least 15. And if you count them right there, I've got 14. We can verify that real quick. Check it out. Event Horizon. If you've never seen me play this game before, it's got platforming. It's got this mechanic where you dash around. You can only do it once per jump. You can hang onto walls. You can die. You will die. You will die a lot. Now wait a minute. You get 2 dashes right now. I remember. So this is the middle of a big DLC chapter that they added last year. And I was so ready. I was so ready to make this my like, oh man, my 2 year Twitch streaming anniversary. I can finish this DLC and put like a cap on the game forever. Oh, you need a lot of hearts. I only had like 3 when this big old barrier came crashing down. And now I'm missing just one more. One more. It either has to come from a C side or a B side. But for the most part, we gotta go back to the map and collect some more. You can, if you're good enough, like dash underneath it. I've tried. It's like, you know what? I'd rather do it legitimately so I actually get that training, you know? So let's head back. Let's get a little recap on what the first level even looks like. Back to earlier days, back to more innocent days. Just coming up to the base of the mountain. This weird cabin, the driveway that kills you. Oops. Should have changed their name to Matt Makes Great Games. Well, I would assume they changed it to Maddie Makes Games. But also good. This is it, Madeline. Just breathe. Why are you so nervous? Right away, you get a little Easter egg if you come back. This is the car that I drove in. You might have heard it a little bit there. Jump on it, you hear the car frame kind of. I have no words. This game, it makes you feel something. It makes you feel calm, and then it almost kills you. But it's something different when you expect it, you know? Thank you, Tutorial Bird. Oh, that's a good bird. Did Carbon die again? I think it might have. It didn't announce my stream in the Discord. After 3 years, there are still some things that are kind of iffy about streaming, huh? Oh, it's she. 3 years, we meet her again. You never knew there was a DLC pack. Oh, it is fantastic. From what I've played of it, it is a worthy succession to all of Celeste up until that point. For sure. You weren't good enough to finish Chapter 9. Me neither. But I'll try. I will try. Yeah. Excuse me, ma'am? The sign out front is busted. Is this the mountain trail? You're almost there. It's across the ridge. By the way, you should call someone about your driveway. The ridge collapsed and I nearly died? If my driveway almost did you in, the mountain might be a bit too much for you. Well, if an old bat like you can survive out here, I think I'll be fine. Shoot yourself. But you should know, Celeste Mountain is a strange place. You might see things. Things you ain't ready to see. You should seek help, lady. Crazy old bat. Look at these visible letters. Look at these. Also squish. Also squish. Let's see those Celeste squishes in chat. Yeah, baby. Mac the Void, what's up? Happy anniversary. Thank you. I forgot you can see them trailing off on the side of the screen, even on this view. Oh, and we run it. We run it, baby. Hup. Hup. No. You just cannot replace that moment. Such an iconic introduction. You can do this. Such a magical little teaching moment. That's when you know. That's when I knew that this game was something special. They know how to design things that will teach you, things that make you panic just that little bit. And it gets ingrained in your mind that this is the core mechanic of the game, dashing out of the way of trouble. Oh. Carbot died around 7. Oof. How unfortunate for me. Good thing I had a backup. Writing it in the Discord manually. So that's how I do it today in 2021. I haven't shown this before, but let's see how I did it 3 years ago. Back in 2018. It's so weird to say 20 anything teen right now after so much time. Does feel like it's been 2020 something for a while. Check, get out. So this is what my first starting soon screen looked like. So simple. Nothing scrolling, I even just literally took the chickens from Link to the Past. Can Nintendo sue me for that? Don't let them know. Don't let them know. This was before I even redrew the chicken. Don't mind the overlay stuff. The chicken, the crow. That's from my new stuff. That's not in the VOD. Uh-oh.
Hello. Welcome.
No.
Second stream tonight because I felt that
No.
after being saddened by Monster Hunter World, I needed a little pick-me-up.
I'm so sad.
So
I'm so
I gotta
sad
play
3
a
years
game
ago.
that looks kind of fun.
It's me, but it's like a different me.
Celeste. It's a game by...
Who is this chicken?
I heard by the makers of Towerfall. Which was
I remember when that was like the most notable thing about the game.
Battle arena game. But this looks like something different.
I sound so weird. I sound sad.
All I know is this is a
I was sad because I was trying to play Monster Hunter World with my friend. We actually had this setup ready to go where we had 2 PS4s, mine and my roommates, set up in the same room. We were going to play online with each other. And I thought it was like every other Monster Hunter game, right? Where you could just go online after a short tutorial, like straight off the bat. No, you have like all these cutscenes and whatnot, introducing the world. And by the time even just like the intro sequence was done, my friend was already like asleep. So we couldn't actually play together. But, you know, maybe someday with Monster Hunter Rise, it'll be my chance. It'll be Monster Hunter's chance to redeem itself.
Game about climbing a mountain.
Climbing a mountain. Yep, that's all this game's about.
Very nice and atmospheric so far.
How do you comment? How do you commentary?
Didn't expect that. Canadian English, sure, eh?
Love that Canadian English flag.
Oh, probably to prevent seizures, I suppose.
I've heard the new Hunter Horn's amazing in Rise.
Let's get started then.
So many hours in Towerfall. Yeah.
Rename. Why would I rename?
So I didn't know at the time that they really wanted the character of Madeline to feel like you. This is about you overcoming your adversities. So this is why they gave you that chance to rename yourself.
Oh, it's piano. Nice and relaxing.
So beautiful.
Nice and relaxing.
Relaxing, yes. Such commentary. See?
I'm already relaxed. This is gonna be fun.
People wonder, like, how are you so good at commenting and finding things to talk about? I've just, like, been doing it for a while. This is how I started. You can do it, too.
This is it.
Didn't even say the name.
Just breathe.
Oh, what is acting?
Why are you so nervous?
What I was asking myself.
I'm supposing that's me talking to myself. Hello?
Now I'm talking to myself about talking to myself. It's really an acquired skill.
Controls, running and jumping.
Like, talking about what's going on in your mind in real time,
Gotcha.
breakneck speed. Getting it out there before, like, the next thought pops into your head. My commentary is literally just like, oh, oops. Oh, that's
so
what? Never mind.
Right off the get-go. Well,
I'm not
yes, I
nervous.
can.
You're nervous. Oh.
Interesting. Oh, shit.
He said, I swear.
This game does not fool around. What? Oh, shit.
I died on the first screen.
I wanted to...
For shame.
Yes, that's how I get back up there. No, it's not.
So this is just me exploring the controls, exploring the world.
So it's not quite like Meat Boy. I can't use the wall jump to get on top of that. Or if I can, I'm not quite sure how.
You notice I still do that, but like, I say what's going on. I say like, oh, I'm jumping up here because I think there's a secret. I'm jumping up there because I wonder if I can.
Oh, okay. That's how.
So Doofus, thank you for the congratulations on 3 years.
There's a limit to doing that.
We're watching myself from 3 years ago. Hey, let's go check out how my voice acting was for the little old lady. It's not gonna be great. Here it is.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Was I streaming just to myself? Yeah. No viewers. None of my friends had anything to do with Twitch.
Already. Excuse me, man. I don't know why she's British.
Why is everybody British?
Sign out front is busted. Is this the mountain trail? You're almost there. It's just across the bridge.
It sounded more like I was on a deathbed than just old.
By the way, you should tell someone about your driveway.
My spirit fleeing from my body.
I nearly died.
Ha! Ha ha! Ugh, compression.
If my driveway almost did you in, the mountain must be a bit too much for you. Ha ha ha! And if an old bat like you can survive out here, I think I'll be fine. Suit yourself. But you should know, Celeste Mountain is a strange place.
It's not even a good British accent.
You might see things you ain't ready to see. You should seek help, lady. Ha, 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 ha. Laugh with me.
You just noticed there was an axe. Good thing that lady ain't axe crazy. Yeah, just streaming to myself. Like, I had decided to go into Twitch streaming pretty much on my own. Didn't like... The only other streams I watched were partner streams, and I wanted to be like them. Not like famous, but just like able to play whatever I wanted, you know? Able to show off things that I knew I liked from my own childhood. And have people, you know, share in that enjoyment. It's such a weird feeling. Streaming with nobody watching, streaming to yourself. But eventually I got used to that. And in a way, it was kind of easy back then in those days when nobody watched. This viewer count was literally 0. Because I could say anything and nobody would know. Nobody would know. Nobody would have any kind of like... Let's do the summit so I kind of have like some sort of backdrop to talk to. Regular summit first to show you guys I still got it. I hope so. Listen! Oh! Here we go! Hype! Hype! Now I'm a pro. Now I'm something. That's what. Shows what time and patience can do. How's the audio volume? How's the audio volume? See, after 3 years of doing this, I still have issues with audio volume. Whoop! Perfect. Every game is different. Volume's good. Alright, great to me. Yeah, like, the original Summit, like, I'm not gonna discount anybody who's had issues even just completing this level by itself. Because it is hard. It is hard the first time. Especially if platforming games aren't like normally your bread and butter. But the message of going at your own pace, continuing despite the adversity, this embodies that perfectly. This is more of a practice than anything else. So yeah, back then when I was just streaming to nobody in particular, there was a weird comfort. Like, I could bring up any topic, talk about anything. Like, I didn't just like go and swear up a storm just for the sake of it. I still tried to keep things entertaining if I ever decided to post the VODs up on YouTube or anything like that. The real stress came when like people would show up and then the pressure was on, like, what do I say? What do I say to entertain people? What do I say to keep people coming? I don't know. I still don't know, honestly. Just gotta be yourself. It's cliche, but it's the truth. And nothing to do with that attitude. I want nothing to hear about that attitude like, oh, I'm just not entertaining. You know, everybody is entertaining in some way to somebody else. It's more of a matter of getting that exposure. Getting, like, somebody to shout you out that knows that somebody in their audience will enjoy what you do. You gotta put yourself out there, you know? It's about having at least one friend that, you know, maybe I'll watch Twitch even though I don't. It's about having that one friend who's already a streamer that can, you know, connect you to some audience member that might like what you do. We're getting the hang of that. If you say so. This mountain doesn't stand a chance. Stop jinxing it. Now only Battling is British. Only Battling. You're breathtaking. No, you. No, you. Do I even have the breathtaking photo? And this? I think I deleted it. It's all about Keanu Reeves. You got a Super Nintendo 30 Pro from 8BitDo. Love that company. I'm actually using SM30 Pro for my PC gaming these days. It basically is my Xbox 360 controller. I'm using a Switch Pro controller right now, obviously because this is the Switch version. But, that's such a great controller. Yup. Hey. Don't you have an evil British counterpart? No. Battlin's not evil. Even though her name is literally Battling. Like, people give that name to her as a nickname because they don't outright say it within the dialogue. But that is literally the canon name that the developers gave her. Yup. Combined with your Super NT. Oh, Rex, you got the Super NT? I think I knew this already. But, I wish I had one. I'm still waiting for it to come back into sale. Let's go the other way, actually. I like this one. I've held off on getting it because I already have a Super Nintendo hooked up with a upscaler, which is good enough, but some capture cards don't like it. That's really the only reason I don't use it. I have a setup that works, but it's not the way I want it to work. Yeah, the Pro Controller D-pad is trash. I mean, it's okay. It's not as bad as the Xbox 360 controller's D-pad. That is my baseline for bad controllers. I mean, it's a good controller, but it has a terrible D-pad. If you have, like, the first revision of the Nintendo Switch Pro controller, then that had a questionable D-pad. It actually does have some issues with, like, diagonals and whatnot. People have found ways to mod it. If you put, like, a piece of tape on the PCB board, then it helps. But if you have a later revision of the Pro Controller, which I am actually using, it's for the most part fixed. And I have done the tape mod on an original Pro Controller, if you were wondering. Come on. You play Niwatori in attack mode! What is Niwatori's attack even? Like 400? Not a lot. The Pro Plus, but absolutely. The SM30 Plus from 8BitDo. That is... I have never experienced a third-party controller company that makes better controllers than 8BitDo. Better than a lot of first-party controllers. And it works with so many things. It works with your phone. It works with your Nintendo Switch. Has every feature besides Amiibo support. Gotta focus here for a second. The only downside is if you want to play a game where the control stick for the left side is in the primary position, I'll say, then you have to pick something else. Like, if you wanted to play Smash, I wouldn't play Smash with it. But that's a matter of personal preference. It's still perfectly capable of playing Smash. It's hard to let go of that GameCube controller. The only issue with your SN30, sometimes the D-pad thinks you're hitting up when it's not. Oof. I'd give it a proper cleaning. I can confirm I've compared it to my actual Super Nintendo controller. It makes me a little bit sad that 8BitDo isn't making controllers that copy the original Super Nintendo exactly anymore. The original design of the SN30 used to look exactly like a Super Nintendo controller. There we go. I don't think there's a reason to be here. I've gotten whatever secret may lie. Whee! Whee! Straub. Easy. There might be a secret down there. Got him. That's what I'm saying. Usually there isn't secrets that go down. But you'll be able to tell when there are, because that one little half square gap looks so sus. It looks so sus. Dead body freaking discovered. I've actually gotten a lot more Mimi in the past 3 years, that's for sure.
Me. Me. Me.
Game controllers. I could talk forever about gaming console peripherals. I'll tell you which one. Ask me anything. Except for maybe, like, what's the best flight stick? That I have not ever looked into. But hey, if you want advice on which DDR pad to buy, I've looked into it. Short answer, people don't make DDR pads anymore, and I'm sad. I always thought that once I'd have disposable income as an adult, I'd end up buying one of those big metal ones that perfectly recreate the arcade experience. Yup. Gem. Perfect. There are definitely people working on making a better DDR controller, though. Best racing wheel? You gotta have the Thrustmaster. I think that's a racing wheel. It actually might be a flight stick. I just like it because it's called Thrustmaster. Oh my. Master that thrust. You own a few fight sticks. Fight sticks, though. I do have the Mad Catz. I forget what it's called, but it's basically the one they actually use at tournaments, like Evo. It's got the one. It's the one with like Street Fighter 5 art on it. Might have been 4 at the time. Bing bong. Who's your friend that likes to play? Whee! We're still in the first area, huh? Ain't nothing. You got some big man hands with a Duke PC controller. You got that? You got the original Xbox recreation controller? Oh, I wanted it, but like, I got tiny chicken hands. I can't. I have played with the actual Duke controller, you know? My cousin had an original Xbox way back in the day. It's actually not as big as you'd think it is. Like, it is a big controller, but the buttons are placed that even if you have small hands, you can still press them. Ooh, hot. And then when they revised it to the Xbox Controller S, that was a good controller. Yup. Hiya! Right, I'm cowboy. Ah, shoot. Ah, heck. Ah, jeez. What? Get that Hot House flight stick. I've heard about that, but I'm not sure what that is. Heroes of the Ancient Storm, yes. That's what that is. What? Let's go! How are you feeling? I'm fine. I'm just waiting for something to go wrong. No matter what happens, I'll be right there with you. You know what's really scary? I'm starting to believe you. Warthog flight stick. I need to ask Sprint later if that's like an accurate representation of a plane. I'm sure he knows all about flight controls. I forgot if he actually knows how to fly a plane, just he knows how to fix them, that's for sure. Whee! Welcome to one of my favorite mechanics of the game. Little space blocks. Everybody come on, it's time for space blocks. We got a real jam going now. Heading through the space blocks. Oh gosh. Oh, somehow I did that. Let's go. Thrustmaster, okay. I know only the name. That's about it, ouch. Bum, ba, da, da. Mad Catz Tournament Edition, that's the one I have. Yeah, that's the fight stick I got. Panthera Fighters. I kind of regret having the Mad Catz TE2. It's not that it's not a great fight stick, but it's kind of big. I would have much rather had one of those, one of those Hori's fight sticks. I think they're a little bit smaller and they're accurate to certain other kinds of arcade machines. Uh-oh. Saved it. Ha-ha! Straub. Petition to make Straub the new swag. These people don't say swag anymore. Maybe they did back in 2018, I don't remember. Uh-oh. Aha! Wait. Really? Would have thought there's a secret here. I mean, they got a little platform-looking thing. Can't even touch it. Let's go. Those little dudes. Oh, the binoculars, they look like Shy Guys. They looked like faces to me. I was reluctant to even touch them. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm playing around with the tones. You guys like them? Wait a minute. I should make an RPG based on Earthbound where when you enter in a boss encounter, it's just like, wait a minute. How's it going? We got 2 raids at a row. Let's see. Koinu Tsubomi and Origination, thank you all for the raids. Welcome on in, everybody. NMCG official. A little less than a sleeping sensation. Accept this raid from Origination. That's all I can offer on this sweet, sweet day. Like, deal with the weather, please take it away. Thank you, Jim. I forecast for today. We see streams upon streams. Upon streams, upon streams. It's a very streamy day. Like rain. It's gonna rain. Thank you for the song, NMCG. Thank you for the raids, Coin, Origination. Go check them out. Wonderful people. Koinu Tsubomi, the sister of Kamen Rider. I almost choked on my own spit. Origination makes me choke on my own spit. Also, cool dude, plays a lot of Nintendo games. Cool games like Shantae. And does art on Fridays. Welcome on in, everybody. Shadowy Jack, Soul Sapphire, good to see you again. Double rainbow all the way across the sky. Yeah, yeah, oh my god, so intense. Welcome to Celeste. Welcome to my 3-year Twitch stream anniversary. How y'all doing? How was the streams? Happy 3 years. Thank y'all. Thank you, Koi. Thank you, Ori. Don't quit my day job for singing. Dang, I guess it's terrible. I guess I gotta keep doing it. It's not the job of a streamer to make sure everybody feels absolutely crappy and terrible all the time. I think I'm doing a good job. Yeah. It's always been too long, brother. Feelings mutual. Feelings mutual, Soul Sapphire. Welcome, y'all. We're playing through... Honestly, we're just kind of... I'm just kind of showing off right now with something I know how to play. This is the Summit chapter of Celeste, and if you haven't played this game yet, this is like the chapter that tests your mettle when it comes to all the mechanics in the game so far. We're playing this as a sort of warm-up into playing the B-side of this level. Because I'd rather make sure people know what this game is all about before I end up dying a million times to it. And I'm already dying to it. Yeah! If you guys don't know Celeste, it's a fantastic little platformer game whose story is surprisingly rife with sort of issues about like self-acceptance, validation, learning what part of yourself to keep, what part of yourself to accept rather than push it down to seem more acceptable. No, no, no. The parts of you that you may not feel too fancy on, regardless of how much you may or may not like them, they are part of you. And sometimes they help you do sweet double jumps. Nice jolt back there. Look at you! Miss Positivity over here. You're so supportive. Don't push your luck. How's it going? How was the streams, y'all? Koi was playing. Stardew Valley, I hope you raised many chickens. Origination was doing art, I believe. Last seen playing art. You know, I had the very instant gut reaction. Also, we're in the hotel, by the way. The very instant gut reaction to be like, man, they should change it to be like, oh, last seen doing art, just in case it wasn't a game. But I realized I made that message, so that's on me. Uni, welcome on in. Looked in the category, saw a name you recognize. Yeah, welcome on in, Uni. I believe Celeste modder, who I remember seeing from when Sailor Anna used to be called Kira the Strange, played this game on her stream. Yeah, this is my 3-year Twitch streaming anniversary. This is the first game I completed on stream, and I'm taking this time to show y'all why it's so special to me, or at the very least, entertain everybody with my massive amount of deaths. Yeah, welcome. Yeah, we just got 2 raids, and we're having a great time. If you haven't played this game, I do recommend it. I swear, it's not as hard as it looks, but it's also as hard as it looks. Death Run! Can we just, like, maximize Death Run? People keep harping about, oh, no Death Run. That's easy. That's baby talk. You only have to count to 0. This one, you gotta count as high as you can! This game looks so nice. It really does. And the music is a banger. Music soundtrack composed by a musician named Lena Rain. She has all the music up on her YouTube account. For a while, there was an issue where her music got taken down, even though she was the one who composed it. But it's up again. And oh my gosh, it is perhaps one of the most inspiring tracks with one of the most encouraging leitmotifs in video games. And it's got squishes. Madeline, the character, not the music. You watched the anniversary stream. It only now hit you that this game is 3 years old. Me too. It feels like it came out just yesterday. Feels like I just started streaming just yesterday. I basically started streaming the day after this game came out, so it's an easy way to kind of track how old this game is versus how long I've been streaming. Basically, the same day as Monster Hunter World coming out. How about that? 2 very different games for very different stream experiences. Folsy Bear, what's up? Hope you're doing good. Happy 3 years. Thank you. Señor Chicken. Sí? Yo soy el pollo. Yo soy el pollo grande. Y tengo más aficionados para mi chat. So, like I was just saying, we're just playing this as sort of practice. Get back into the game, see if I can still kind of do this. And I can, I think. Origination. Dude, thank you. Excuse me, I had to get a drink of water. It's happening again. What is this power that Origination has over me? What have you done? Is this a curse? Shall I hydrate? I shall, and I did. Maybe it's because I don't have a good enough posture. My back. Thank you for gifting 3 gift subs to the community. Community sounds like a delicious boba drink. Thank you for gifting a sub to Dominate the Nation. Thank you for gifting a sub to Wilbo64. Thank you for gifting a sub to Rethuic. All wonderful people that I do recognize who have been in and out over the years. And I thank you for letting them have the chicken emotes. All made by myself over the years, over time. To think, when I first played this game, I didn't even have a single emote. Yeah, we were just taking a look at the VOD, the initial VOD for my first stream of this. It's not very much to look at, I realize, because it's only 1 hour. It's only like the first 2 levels. So it's not like I'm gonna compare this to it or anything like that. Oh, come on. But we had a nice little time. We can show it again, I suppose, a bit after, because I know there's a few more voice acting sections. But yeah, hope everybody's doing well if you're just coming on in. Correct Spanish would be Los quiero mucho, love for you guys. Wait a minute, for you guys. Los quiero mucho. I want. That's such an interesting thing. I do remember learning that in Spanish class back in high school. That, in a way, saying I want you is synonymous with I love you, but like in a certain context. But if you were to say that in English, it would come across as, you know, a very specific type of love. A very desire-ridden type of love, which is absolutely valid, but also probably not like something you should say to someone who you've only met for even maybe 3 years. It depends. Maybe you found somebody who, you know, pushes all the right buttons. But that's neither here nor there. The only buttons I should be concerned with are the ones that make Madeline climb. Sleepy memories must be on your way. Enjoy Hap Streamiversary. Domo arigato, Sleepy. You have a good night, okay? And hopefully your memories turn into dreams as you sleep into that good night. I can't pretend to be deep. Not when this game is happening. Too much brain power is involved. Yeah. Oh yeah. You got it, dude. You got it, dude. Put up the clip of like Mary-Kate and Ashley from Full House. Who knows which Mary-Kate or Ashley it was? You think they can look at those videos, those, I was gonna say VODs, those their DVD box sets of Full House, and tell whether in any given scene a part was played by either Mary-Kate or Ashley? Impossible. Impossible. Oh yo. You've just learned you won't really get it, yet they accept it and say that yeah. Different languages have different connotations. That's why the whole concept of lost in translation exists. It's weird. You can say the same thing and it means something completely different. Ba-da-da-da. So these are sentient evil dust bunnies, representing the clutter in your mind, the anxiety building up. And I think, like, even though this, a lot of people don't like the hotel part of the game, and that's fair. Like, it has certain mechanics that are very, they slow you down, is what I want to say. It's very story heavy. It focuses a lot more on pacing it out, so the whole character development with Oshiro makes sense. But as a level, it feels less like a platformer and more maybe like a Metroidvania. When people would ask what my favorite level is from this game, I actually would say the hotel, because of that focus on like clearing one's own mind, cleaning up all the clutter. Mechanics-wise is a whole nother thing. I think it's beautiful that this game can be loved for many different reasons. Have I never gotten this? Oh. Well, there's a gem for me. Oh, no, wait. I think to get the B-side in this level, you have to... Right, you have to get all the gems in one go. So I have gotten that before. I do have the B-side cassette for this. It just resets every time you play it. Shadowy Jack says your mind would have a lot of those dust bunnies. You gotta learn to navigate around them, or else you explode into tiny little circles like Mega Man. So I had mentioned actually a previous stream that this year is going to be my year for retro games. It's something I've always wanted to stream, but I haven't done so much. Just because, like, I have played retro games, but it's always like, oh, here's one RPG that I played before. And never just like, oh, here, I'll play Mega Man for no real reason other than I want to play Mega Man. One, is I've been inspired by a lot of other streamer friends who are also playing a lot of retro these days. And two, I feel finally confident. I was talking about this earlier, how before I used to stream to nobody, you know? Again, started with nothing, now I'm here. Because I just didn't know anybody on Twitch at the time. And because of that, I saved a lot of my favorite retro games. Like even Earthbound, one of my favorite games of all time, probably top 1 if not 2. I've saved it until, you know, the stream was just a little bit bigger. Just a little bit. because I want to make sure my stream of it is the best it can be. I was so close. I would have gotten it if I hadn't accidentally dashed diagonally instead of straight to the left. Oshiro and the boss was great. Sometimes if you can't face your own demons, you gotta get somebody to help you with them. And in Oshiro's case, he literally became a demon. Oshiro, more like Oni-ro. Robert De Niro? And Madeline had to escape him. I'm not sure what the metaphor was there. I'm sure someone more emotionally in tune than me would have been okay with that. Not been okay, just understood that. I hope Mr. Oshiro's okay. Why? He treated you like garbage. Yeah, but I still care about him. Yeah, but I still care about him. Isn't that just in itself a lesson about life? And you didn't have to snap at him when you did. Whatever. I mean it. You're way too aggressive. Well, you put too much energy into bad people who would just end up hurting you. Mr. Oshiro isn't a bad person. He transformed into a monster! He tried to hurt you! Literally! And now you're defending him! I'm not defending him. I'm on your side here. I'm mad at him too. I might still be in that hotel if you hadn't forced the issue. But I still hope he's alright. Okay. I'm sorry for snapping at Mr. Oshiro. Thanks. It's in the past now. Madeline's a good person. Alright, chapter 4 time. Let's go. What's awesome about this level is it is also just a recap of everything you've seen so far. Madeline and Badeline sound the same in your head, and this is throwing you. It's throwing you. Well, funny story about that. I'm not sure if it'll show in the original VOD. Let me scrub it real quick. Okay, here's another moment where we can look at my old VOD and see just how things used to be. Give me a sec. I don't know if the speedrun timer still goes. Check it out from my very first stream of this. I didn't remember there was stuff here too. Please ignore the mumbling chicken. If you sir. Oh. Oh. Darling, slow down. Who said that? Oh, I'm simply a concerned See, when I first played this game, I made both of them British. A reflection is magic. You... Me? So, you know, me giving Badeline that accent is a little bit of a remnant of that first stream. Part of me looks so creepy. This is just what I look like, okay? Deal with it. And I just dropped the accent like halfway through. It comes back a little here and there if you ever saw that playthrough, but... For me it fits, because, like... Also, how's the volume now? I think the music's getting louder. For me, let me just drop that down real quick. It'll make me feel a little bit better. I'm giving them the same voice, just with a different accent. Like if they were long-lost twins, say separated at birth during a government cloning project gone awry. Maybe with a French name like Les Enfants Terribles. Let me say, it's a shame that Liquid Snake and Solid Snake don't have the same voice actor, even though I would never give up Cam Clark's performance as Liquid Snake for the world. It would just be funny to me if it's literally David Hayter, but one is with a British accent. Brother, it's been too long. Liquid, liquid, liquid. Didn't the Metal Gear Solid voice acting panel do some sort of like reunion thing today? I think that was today. Uh-oh, the wind. Yeah. Clouds are your least favorite part of the game. I would like if they somehow were more consistent. It feels like they only work half the time, and I know it's a timing thing, but even when you swear you press it with the right timing, it sometimes just doesn't. I definitely agree with you there. The moral of Celeste is accept the part of you that has a British accent, or, you know, a fake British one. If anybody ever says my British accent is terrible, which it is, my excuse is that, oh no, I'm just doing a transatlantic accent. You know, it's that accent that is American, but kind of sounds British, because it's for fancy people. Like the voice I did for Miles Edgeworth, Ace Attorney. Yep. Snowball. Help me out. Perfect snowman. Frosty Frost. I love these. The blocks that you can just, like, move up and down. Yep. Up. Now! I guess that one just gets stuck there. It's been a while since I played this one. Is Mumbling Chicken my MGS code name? Well, it's better than Mad Duck. Isn't Mad Duck like the one with the machine gun? I don't remember the code names from Metal Gear 1. I haven't ever actually completed Metal Gear 1. Who are the OG viewers? Nobody. Nope, nobody. When I started streaming on Twitch, I had no friends with a Twitch account, basically. And it's something that, oh wait, this is supposed to go down. I get it. So it was me just streaming to nobody in particular, just me trying out things, playing for funsies. Yeah, baby! Oh no! Okay, we're good. Whew, a little bit of panic right there. Ugh, the whole world, baby. Yeah, it was very interesting how, I was saying before y'all raided in, it was oddly comforting to have a stream with literally zero view count. Because I felt free from judgment, you know? I felt free from having to say cohesive sentences. It was all just practice for me. I felt okay with not having topics to talk about sometimes. I felt okay with this is probably the wrong side. I'm not okay with that. No, I'm okay with this. I just don't get a strob. And then when viewers started coming in, I'm like, okay, I have to actually be entertaining now. I have to come up with topics. But it was fun. I did tell some of my friends from, like, work and from college about my Twitch channel, and they came in from time to time, sure. Oh, no! Ah, saved it! You just gotta yell like a Dragon Ball Z character, and then you'll get everything you need. You know what I like in, like, progress as a streamer too? You go on YouTube and then you listen to those compilations of Sean Schimmel voicing Goku. Specifically how he yells. And when, you know, back in the original Frieza Saga dub, he didn't have it together. He didn't know what yelling into a voice actor microphone sounded like. He would just go, ah! But then you listen to him in Super, and he's got it down pat, doing it for over 20 years or whatever, how long it's been. He's got that perfect, you know, musical tone of like, ah! I can't yell like Sean Schimmel. He's had decades of practice. Have I seen? Oh yeah, I have seen that clip, but if you have a link to it, I'd gladly throw it up. The clip of how the grumbling blocks make their sound, or how they recorded the sound for it in this game. The ones that go like... That was a close one! Yeah, I wasn't sure if we'd make it. Maybe you were right. Maybe this is too dangerous. Well, No. I was wrong. We can climb this mountain. I've got your back. And your front. And your sides. I believe in you. That means a lot to me. Alrighty, righty. Do you need a permit? Oh yeah, thank you for reminding me. Let me just give you that real quick. Thank you for asking, by the way. Shamel needs a shirt with that quote saying, "Screaming into a voice actor microphone for 20 years. It's a wonder his throat doesn't have like polyps or something." Ooh. Here we go. Oh, I see. This is somebody else's stream, huh? Somebody else watching it, now I'm gonna watch them. Wonderful. If it's possible to get the original video, because I don't feel comfortable putting somebody else's stream in my VOD for like the YouTube channel. I love that sound so much. It's just a dude, I'm assuming a developer on this game, dunking his face into a bucket of water and blowing bubbles. Maybe I'm just the voice actor for the grumbling blocks. Yeah. On the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. Let's go. Down? Not down. You just yelled Chanchamel an hour ago. To be fair, when do you not yell Chanchamel? Yell Chanchamel. It's the sequel to the song in Metal Gear Solid 2, Yell Dead Cell. Yell Chanchamel. Entertain us, chicken. Wait! I'm trying! But yeah, I could say many things about what I've learned being a Twitch streamer. Things that I wish, people would have told me back then. Things I wish, I knew about making a community online in general. Because you never realize how hard it is. Also, we're in the temple chapter, by the way. You never realize all the little things that go into it until you do it yourself. You think oh, people will behave. I just gotta put the stream rules up and then people won't break them. Ever. Yep, people will be totally cooperative when it comes to my stream. We'll have no problems whatsoever with people not knowing what rules are. Yeah! No problems with bots. No problems with people harassing other people in the chat. Ooh! No, everything will be hunky-dory. Oh, this part. I remember this. Yell Dead Cell, such a good song. Honestly, if I wasn't too lazy to go into the Super Smash Brothers music, the thing that allows you to set how often music plays, I would set Yell Dead Cell to be one of the most top playing songs in the Metal Gear stages. That's my imitation of whatever instrument that is. Anyone asks about being famous, they get the gun. Oy. You met the guy in the clip in real life? Is he a developer? I'm assuming he is, or maybe some person they outsourced to do the sounds. I love those blocks so much. They didn't have to have faces and yell, but they did. Up! Up! I wonder how they made the sound for the bubbles. I realize now that the one on the right is the important one. Look at this, they make it slower. And I still die. Oh no! Haha! Saved it without having to use a death. I still died. Kevin the sound designer. Wonderful! Wonderful. Dun, da 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 da. Ba da da. Da 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 da. Cue the "Hi, Kevin" from SpongeBob. Don't touch! Touch! Hi, Kevin. It's so weird. I know multiple Kevins in real life, so saying that just makes me think I'm talking to them. Haha! Uh-oh. Don't worry, there's a way out of this. You dash out of it, and you're still free enough to hit the other bubble. Pop the bubble! Pop the bubble! So I'm not really showing off too much of, like, the story of the game. I'm sure if you wanted to get that, you could watch the original VODs of this, or I implore y'all to play the game. I know Caitlin wanted me to play a certain level from the early game to show her how it's played. I realize now I probably should have done that before playing the summit. I forgot how long the summit was. To me, it's all just a blur. I probably should have just, like, started from the very end of it, but now we're too late. We're pretty late into the course of quote-unquote replaying the game. Oh, yeah. So let me tell y'all a story of what it was like to finally realize what made streaming so special. I'll tell you the story once I think of it. Oops. It's one of those things I probably should have had prepared for a stream like this. But to tell the truth, like, I've always understood that I stream to share my experiences. Dusty Cougar says, is this a Metroidvania? A Metromania? A Transylvania? A Pennsylvania? All of the above. I said an earlier level was kind of like a Metroidvania, but if anything, this level is even more so like one. It's literally in like a castle temple thing. And at least when you're playing the actual level of this proper, you get this whole, like, in order to progress, you need keys. Like, you even saw I was collecting keys in this pseudo version of the level, but it's mostly like per room. In the actual level, you collect multiple keys, and as long as you collect enough to open the doors to progress, then it doesn't matter which ones you get first. Yep, pretty good. It's a hotel. No. This is the inn. The hotel was chapter 3. Yep. Ugh. I still think about that King DDD sound clip from Sakurai himself. So streaming. Even since like 2016, late 2016, I had bought a capture card, and I was using it to record stuff. I had a microphone. Back since like 2012 with like the Game Grumps, I'd always been interested in maybe doing a Let's Play for myself. It's just that I never knew what people would watch, what would make good YouTube content. And now, having been a Twitch streamer for that long, I have an idea. But the YouTube space right now, the way that the algorithm works, I just think that it's too cutthroat for anybody to really, like, people can make it for sure, but you have to put the full effort in. You have to be out the gate running with the utmost in quality, you know? Good editing, a very narrow focus on what kind of content you want to make. And that content apparently is just not straight up video game long plays these days. Very interesting. It's very interesting how things have changed even in just these 3 years. Thanks for the follow, by the way. I don't call out follower names in case you just want an alert, but I know that I appreciate you. You saw an ad for an HD60S. They're like 200 now. I think most of that is from the fact that they're pushing newer capture cards, so the HD60S is now kind of old. I forget what the name of the new replaced version of it is now. I wasted my jump. Dun, 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 dun. It's not that they have... It's not that they've gone up all that much. It's probably just because they're not making them anymore. The MSRP on an HD60S is actually 180. Although I remembered when I first bought a capture card, they were around 120, I want to say? I can tell you the equipment I bought back then. I bought an HD60S, but it doesn't actually play well with the video scaler I have, which is used for a lot of retro games. You might have heard of it if you know, have looked into that kind of stuff. It's called the FrameMeister. Oh, come on, I set that up. I just gotta get in the zone. I work better when everything just flows, and less so when I'm just being careful. But yeah, I bought it for 120. And I had to return it to Amazon. Had to get my money back from Beth Bezos. Thank you, Origination, for that. I will now call him that forever and the rest of the time. I know there's a secret over there. But how do I open it? Don't care. And I ended up getting the AverMedia Live Gamer Extreme. And that has served me for so many years. I've only replaced it this year because I got a 4K capture card now that I have a 4K console in the PS5. I can't stream in 4K. I don't have the bandwidth for that, but you know, I'm future-proofed. Yeah. YouTube streaming also doesn't encourage sticking around. Like it wants you to yeah. It's more like more videos, more ads. It doesn't care if like your videos have high quality but are short. No, it's got to have like maximized ad times. Still glad you found the stream. I'm glad too, Dusty Kuga. I don't even like. I've asked this question pretty much every anniversary stream, and for the first few years, I kind of felt bad asking it because I did know where a lot of my viewers came from, probably raids from other people. I could name the people, but now it's been so long that I just forget. So question to all y'all in chat. Where did you first find me? Was it through the uploads I put on my YouTube channel? Where I put up my full stream VODs? Or maybe a raid from another friend? Or maybe you just like were searching through certain categories and I happened to be playing a game that you like. All amazing ways. All ways that I feel like if I had more time to watch Twitch and not just be a Twitch streamer, I would find new people myself. Yeah. You paid 120 for an HD60S, pretty much the rate. Here's a tip. If you want to get into streaming, but you don't want to break the bank on a capture card, you will do perfectly fine with one of those no-name Chinese off-brand capture cards you can buy on eBay or Amazon for like 20 bucks or even like 10 bucks if you're lucky. Because they're all the same chip, basically. Now, they have some issues like, oh, the audio might desync, or they maximize at 720p 30 frames per second, but they're totally fine. Because I stream in 720p 30 frames per second. I changed the stream to 60 frames per second today, because I know this game is 60. But for most days, I stream 30, because I think the video quality looks better when they don't have to spread the bitrate around 60 frames instead of 30, you know? So you're totally fine with one of those. You save so much money, and then you can upgrade to something else later when you get, like, stream revenue from subs and stuff like that, you know? You're not 6 month, gang. 5 months. Almost there, Dusty Kuga. Almost there. Coab, welcome on in. Thank you for the stream anniversary. It's been 3 years for me, and it still feels like I just started. PV Gamer, I know that's a fun story. Because it involves Nintendo and Mario. DGR Dave rating Jerry64, rating me, playing Thousand Year Door. I thank the Smash Bataz crew. Fun dudes. Can we get a shout out for Jacato X, Jerry64, and PA World 15? Definitely met a lot of people through them. And they play Smash every week. I don't know if they're still playing Smash every week, actually. But if you want to play some Smash, you can count on them. Thank Twig, welcome on in. How you doing? Late, but you're here. Nah, you're not late in my heart. Today is the day. Today is the day for the community. And we're playing Celeste. We're going through the summit real quick. I say 2 hours into the stream. Just to see where I am skill-wise, and I think I'm still pretty good. We'll probably take a quick bathroom break after that, and then we'll play the B-side of Summit and continue Farewell. It's gonna be great! Thanks for the advice. Yeah, little pro tip. I even bought one of those cards just to see if they were any good. So one, I could recommend them, and two, in case I need a backup capture card, because there are times where my capture card starts acting up. It's rare, but it happens, and I don't want to be without a capture card, you know? Common Rider, thanks for shouting out the Smash crew. For sure. For sure. Da 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 da. P-Rolf didn't do Smash today. That's fair. If you're sick, another tip for if you're starting out streaming, don't force it. Don't force it. If you don't feel you're at 100%, then maybe don't stream. It's better that you don't end up losing sleep and, stream on 1% brain power like I did before and sometimes still do. Don't worry about it. I'm a bad role model. I sound like movie voiceover. Thank you! I've been told I sound like many other voice actors. One of them being Roger Craig Smith, who was the voice of Sonic until yesterday. Oops. Oops. Dang, I gotta find some other way. I guess the voice of Chris Redfield in Resident Evil, which is cool because my name is Chris. You're too slow! Come on, Eggman! Sylveon, welcome on in. Speaking of 3-year anniversaries, speaking of longtime viewers, welcome on in. I'm glad you could make it. How you doing? Welcome to me playing Celeste for the first time in a long time. Sylveon, one of those early viewers from when I was just starting out, figuring out what games to even play. Eventually, I settled on Danganronpa because I like the Ace Attorney series, and that's been one of my games it's just eternally part of my stream. I haven't played one in a while. I want to play Zero Escape at some point, but... I'm always down for despair! No, I'm the new Sonic. I wish. I wish. I'm too slow! Ooh, thanks for the follow. This is it! The home stretch! We're so close! We're going to make it! Yeah. Yeah. What's wrong? I'm sorry. I was holding you back. I need to learn to trust you. It's not your fault. I tried to leave you behind. And honestly, I've been trying to leave you behind my entire life. I'm sorry. I wish I tried to understand you sooner. I was too proud or stubborn or something. We wasted so much time and energy. Look at that timer. It's still going during our dialogue. 53 minutes. Wow, this streamer is so bad at this game. Come on, shut up, Madeline. At least we're finally talking about it. Yeah, I'm glad the mountain brought you out. I think we can move past this. If we can climb this mountain together, we can do anything. What if we don't make it? I'd be okay with that. You would? You would? Of course. I'm just glad we're trying. I really needed to do this. I'm finally starting to understand why. Let's finish it! Let's go! It's been a busy day for Sylveon doing errands, but now you can lay back. I'm glad you can get some rest. Yeah, you deserved it. You deserve it. If only I could be so diligent. I need to clean up, honestly. Alright, chat. This is a thing that I encourage people to do every time I play or see people playing the last part of the summit. We're counting down. I want to see those 29s in chat right now. I've convinced you. Thank you, Coab. Hey, if Sega's gonna hold auditions for the part of Sonic, chili dog me up, baby. Yeah! That's no good! Come on, step it up! Sonic speed! Nah, that's too much energy. 28! Sonic speed! What does 29 mean? 29 checkpoints until the goal. 28 checkpoints until the goal. I think there's supposed to be meters? I'm not entirely sure. The controller is vibrating harder than ever. 27! 26! Height, 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 height. 25! So many numbers in chat. This is what we need. 24! Uh-oh. We're good. $23! I'm loving it. Keep it going. 22! Ha, ha, ha. Go, 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 go. Psycho! Dame da ne. 21. Dame yo, dame nano yo. Anta ga suki de, suki sugite. 20! Almost ran out of climb there. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. Oh, gosh. Oh, geez. It has been 0 checkpoints without a death. Gotta keep the hype. Gotta keep the hype. Manoka, please. Manoka, please. Manoka, hype, please. Specialist, 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 specialist. Did I do acting? Not professionally. 19! You're French. Oh! Well, I'd say your English is pretty good. Oh, the wind's going up now. I've never done professional acting, but, you know, just doing funny voices, thinking about what voices characters will have while I play, that's always been a passion of mine, even before I started streaming. 18, 17. Sorry, I'm going through these lightning speed now. 17, baby! Ho, ho, ho! Voice acting is interesting to you. Me too. Like, there's different aspects of it, and I've, like, talked about him so much over the years. 16! 50! Wow, those were so close together. I doubt it'll ever be that easy again. There's the people who hire voice actors based on, like, can you do this specific character voice that I'm thinking of? Can you sound like Ed Wynn, like the Mad Hatter from Alice in Wonderland? Or basically the dude who voiced King Candy in Wreck-It Ralph. Very similar voices. Or do you just naturally have a very specific voice, like Gilbert Gottfried, that if anybody tried to imitate it, nobody else could? Like, I just didn't right there. Sometimes people got range, and that lets them do a little column A, a little column B. And I am thankful. I never realized this until, like, I streamed for other people and people told me that I do have a bit of a range, a little bit of a range, just a bit. Ow. Can go all the way up, up and up and up, and all the way down, all the way, until I've still got a ways to go. I can't go that low right now. I think origination made me choke on too much spit. It's okay, it's not your fault. I just need to hydrate more.
All the way down. Hello everybody, my name is Markiplier and welcome to Celeste.
Weird question, does your voice sound different when you record it? It always does. It always do be. People have these voices in their head. And it doesn't match with, like, the exact tone and vibrato and whatever the terms are. But here's the thing, here's one thing. The way that my voice sounds on stream with my current microphone setup, also 14 by the way, with my current microphone setup and my recording filters and all that whatnot, it's the result of years of me trying out different equipment and settings to make it sound as close as possible to what I think my voice sounds like in my own head. So think about that for a bit. Think about that. The only voice you can do is Jibanyan from Yokai Watch. Sylveon's either Himiko, Yumeno, or Mikan Tsuniki in terms of voice.
Yeah? Yeah?
No. Processed chicken. Got all that voice processing. 13!
No. Egg.
Not egg. That's not Himiko. Although, that is the seal from Hat in Time. See, a little bit of Hat in Time just pervades the stream, no matter how long it's been since I played it. Ah! Rex is pretty much his default voice, or Old Smoker Lady, or Guilmon. All fantastic voices, I think. Sometimes it's just a matter of tapping into new powers. There are voices that I can't do, just because I have a lot of range. Like I can't do a Kermit the Frog voice. Like it kind of sounds like Kermit the Frog, but really more like the comic book guy from The Simpsons. Worst Kermit impression ever. Every time I try, it just comes out as the comic book guy. So that's why I don't try to sound like Kermit. Oh, it's so bad. It's not easy being green. Let me catch up on chat. Definitely feels different when hearing yourself on Discord compared to streams. I think the microphone is a big part of it, and the headphones you have too. But there is science backing, like, the very act of recording yourself creates this expectation in your head that is inherently different from how you hear yourself. Yeah? Alright, let's get that key. Let's get that bread. Take it slow and steady and win that race. Ah, so close. Having a high-pitched voice is a struggle, but it's also a gift. Because I'd say it's adorable.
Yeah?
Just listen to Himiko. People always assume you're a boy. What? I think that might just be the internet in general. They don't know. They don't know girls exist on the internet. It's so unheard of. You can make him better. You can't go that high. You can try. You can try. 12! You can try if you want to. You can try to go real high.
Cause if you go high, then there's no way you'll die from despair.
Fun thing if you guys don't know. 11! I've actually been casted in mods for games to be the Monokuma voice. I'm in like... Well, I'm in one now. But I've definitely played those mods before, and that's how I was discovered for that mod. 10! Despair! Here's a little tip for voice acting. Well, I'm not gonna make this one. I wasted a jump. Sometimes it's as much the dialogue as it is the voice. Like if I try to be Scrooge McDuck. Certainly I don't sound like Alan Young. But I can at least put on the accent. This is more Irish than anything else. Talk about money. And maybe I'm a little bit there. 9. Despair. Well, maybe despair didn't work. But how about grape Skittles? Here, Cloud. Don't you want one? Ooh. Hey, what's that at your feet? You can only do voices if you don't think about it. Hey, that's part of just getting into the zone, you know? 8. Like, have you ever watched... If you guys haven't watched Soul yet, I mean, it could be fair since you might not have Disney+. 7. But it is actually a good movie. I mean, Pixar movies are good by default, it seems. The Good Dinosaur notwithstanding. And it definitely hits a lot of those same notes that Pixar movies always hit, but it always does them so well that I don't even mind. Uh-oh. 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 I'd put it at a solid A tier. A solid A tier for Pixar. For some reason, I'm thinking about tier lists of Pixar movies. I wonder why. It's because Origination has been doing tier lists at the beginning of his streams. And it brings out everybody's opinions. For better or worse. I mean, they're good talking points. What are scrap Skittles? Grape Skittles. They're purple. They're the things that Sephiroth shoots out for his side B, right? Also, Colin, how you doing?
Welcome to the stream. I'm Danny DeVito, but I'm not really Danny DeVito. I'm like Joel Vinesauce's impersonation of Danny DeVito, which is a lot more scratchy than he's supposed to actually be.
5.
I'm the trash man, Charlie. I eat trash. Garbage.
Did they release a Pixar movie in Disney Plus in theaters because of royalties? Because of money, that's why. 4. Check it out, we can use this Shy Guy to look at how far we've got to go.
I've got a short way to go.
Pixar hits your feeling every time. Soul Sapphire probably has a good opinion on Soul. Check it out. We have to go all the way up here? There it is. Our goal. Trent Reznor did the musical score. Oh, he did? I never knew that. Ow. You actually haven't seen... Ow. I haven't seen Where I'm Going. That's where I haven't seen. It's good, I say. There's a part of the movie where it's like... I'm not gonna, like, spoil... I'm gonna try not to spoil, and I know different people have different opinions on what is a spoiler, myself included. But there's something called being in the zone, where you're like, you're just in tune with something you like so much that you basically transcend. That's what you gotta be if you want to do good voice acting, or if you're just doing anything you like. Ba-da-da-da, da-da-da. Shy Guy. Guess I see it. I'm saying that because somebody said this looked like a Shy Guy. Trent Reznor, Atticus Ross did the music. They did movie scores for years. Interesting. But did they voice the Reznor enemy from Super Mario World? That's my question. Reznor. They did not. Come on, we're at the home stretch. 4 left. And then I can go to the bathroom. Oh no! I'm gonna be honest, I haven't felt like this since I played the ending of Metal Gear Solid 4. And also did not use the bathroom. So I just had to sit through that entire, like, I don't know, hour-long cutscene. I believe the ending of Metal Gear Solid 4 is an hour and 20 minutes. And finally, when it was all done, sweet freedom. To be fair, at the time, I didn't really know if I could just press the pause button to pause the cutscene. And now I know you can do that in Metal Gear Solid 4. Or if it would just skip it. There wasn't really a standard for that in games for years. What am I doing? I don't need the strawberry. I got it already. 3. Fighting an ocelot with a bladder about to burst. It's true, though! Made it absolutely stressful. It's like, I have to win this. I have to win this or else I'm gonna explode. No, that's a negative on the Reznor Rhino. And Reznor heaters are also not from his dad. Most people think, is that an actual rumor? Funny.
Brother! I heard you need to use the bathroom, brother. I do, because I drank too much liquid! Liquid!
2! 2. 1, 2, 3. Almost there. I can make it. No more debts.
This is the one, chat. One. Poof.
Yeah. We actually did it! I can't believe it! Wow! It's so beautiful!
Where does that put me in the leaderboard? I don't think anywhere near top 10.
Look at how far we've come! Wow. I'm glad I got to see this before I...
What, you think your subconscious is just gonna stay separated from your body forever, Madeline?
Oh. Right. When we leave the mountain, you won't be able to talk to me anymore. At least, not like this. Yeah. I know that we need to go home eventually. But it'll be scary to lose this body.
Still exists, though.
You were part of me before we came here. Yeah. I know.
Coab's going to sleep. 7 a.m. Definitely get some rest. Thanks for coming on by. And thank you for the happy stream anniversary. Get some good rest, okay? And Uni, thanks for the follow.
Yeah, I know. But I'm gonna have to depend on you to listen to me. Even if I can't talk to you in person anymore. I just can't go back to how it was before. Before the mountain. Don't worry. I can't go back to that either. I really want us to work together from now on. I believe you. I'm still nervous. So, now what? Let's just enjoy this for a bit. And take a bathroom break.
Thanks for the alert, Conan. What's the follower notification? Oh, all my little notifications and sounds and bits and whatnot, raids and hosts and everything, those are all Earthbound. Thought I'd put in a little bit of, my favorite game of all time. I say that, but then it's been a while since I played Chrono Trigger, so who knows? I want to slot those in. I promise I will play at least one of those this year. I'm already playing Earthbound with Axeman on Sundays, but I want to, properly do it myself at some point. It's good practice. Check it out. Can I just, leave it on the screen? I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I have to cut this out of the VOD. So, welcome back from the break. Hope you all had a good one. Before we take on the B-sides, before we take on the B-side of the summit and probably hit a brick wall, I wanted to show y'all guys something that just came out as a sort of 3-year anniversary for Celeste. I was talking about it earlier, but the creators of the game made a little sequel to Celeste Classic, the Pico edition that's in this game, and they called it Celeste Classic 2. So without further ado, let me just throw that right up for you. Beep da ba beep. Come on. Come on. Come on, you can do it. I believe. There it is. Celeste 2, Lonnie's Trek. I'm excited to play this. I haven't seen anything for it. I played 3 seconds of it, and I already like the new mechanic. I guess I should switch the stream title too. Hope you all are doing good, by the way. Did you have a good break? Did you get something to eat? Any snacks? Maybe some chicken? This is cool. It is cool. A game by, look at that, Maddie Thorson, Noel Berry, and Lena Raine. Oh, Lena did the music again. Wonderful. Wonderful! I know controller works for this. Hello? There it is. Let me know how the volume is, because I only, like, adjusted it right before playing. So first, in the very first place, you see this looks very familiar. But I don't have the dash ability that Madeline has. The cabin, probably the same cabin that the old lady lives in. And the bridge, the one that breaks. Hey, look, it broke. Pew! Yeah, this game is actually pretty separate. I think it's, like, meant to be the same mountain, but you're a different character. And instead of a dash, you have a grappling hook. Yo! Automatic 10 out of 10 game. Anything with a grappling hook is. I wonder if you can shoot up or down? I'm still exploring. But heck yeah, this is available online on the itch.io page. But you can also play it, you can also download like an actual version of it. You don't have to rely on like Flash or anything like that. So this is what happens when a Raven doesn't help you dash into a pit. Dang. If only Madeline found out. Then we could have dashes and a grappling hook. So here's my plan. I'm gonna climb up this wall. It reminds me of that one Chibi Robo Ziplash. I'm assuming the volume's okay. It sounds a little bit loud to me, but I'm not sure how much I'll play of this, but enough. Of course you got the strobs. I was kind of hoping you'd collect like grapes or something. Just because. Level 1, Trailhead. Yo, that's mean. Start off with spikes. I already feel the difference. It's so odd not having the dash to rely on. And like the Pico version of Celeste Classic, you also can't cling to the walls. Oh, but I want the strob. Oh, but I want the strob. Oh, save myself, save myself, save myself. I did it. Woo. I noticed just like the Pico game. Just like the Pico game, or just like the actual game rather, and not like the Pico game. In order to collect the strawberries, you have to touch the ground. Whoa! I got skills. I got skills. To pay the bills. To pay the bills. I got skills. Oh, I got skills. Oh, 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 oh. Bye, spring. I probably needed that. Oh! Woo! Whoa! Yo, that's tech. Yo, that's tech. If you get it right at the corner, you can actually fling yourself horizontally. There's so much potential here. So if I just bring this, oh. Survive from off-screen certain death, baby. Man. And here I thought the Raven was a good bird. Now I'm doubting it. We could have had this. We could have had this. There's these diamond things, and you can latch onto them. Got it, I was wondering that. I see a potential secret up there. Question is, how do I fling myself vertically? I wonder if when they were creating this, they tried to have a vertical tether, and they decided the game would be simpler with just horizontal. So this is Celeste Classic 2. It was made in 3 days, supposedly. So I don't know how long it is. If it's long at all, I'd assume they had enough time to playtest it. Okay. Oh! 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 Ooh! Ooh! That gets your heart going. I like the grappling hook. It's a little more pro strat than the dash by a long shot. There's so much potential here. If they made like an actual Celeste 2 and then put in this grappling hook as the main mechanic, I'd be excited to see what they come up with. Because even the main game of Celeste has a lot of advanced techniques that they don't tell you, but you need to master them in order to... Yeah, there you go. In order to get through, like, some of the later B-sides and C-sides. Is that a snowball? Woo! Bouncy, bouncy. So I can only imagine what grappling hook advanced text they'd come up with. I think that music might be a little loud now. I'ma put it down just a little bit so you all can hear me, just so you all have a comfortable listening experience. What? Okay. Yeah. One thing I've found out is a lot of other streamers keep their volume a lot lower than I do. So even if my stream audio is perfectly balanced to like my voice, one thing that happens is people raid into my stream and then they're like, nobody's ever actually said this, but I have a feeling people say it. There we go. Oh. Aha. Teaching moment. They're like, oh, this new stream is too loud. I'll just close the tab. Huh. So it bounces a finite number of times and dies. You can't latch onto ice. I'm learning so many things. Whoa. Hello. Can I just, like, set this down? Nope, gotta throw it. Hiya! I'm learned the ding. To be fair, I'm only doing this because I know. I'm only playing this game because I know, one, it's new, and two, when I play the B-side of the summit, it's going to destroy me. I bet the reason I stopped there is because I couldn't even get past, like, the first screen. I probably need the... Can I pull a Mario World and grab the spring while I'm bouncing on it? I wonder. If you enter a new stream from a raid and think it's too loud, turn the volume down. See, Thank Twig? You remember there's a volume slider. Not that I'm saying that people forget. But I always think of it as one of those things that maybe might be the turning point of somebody, like, who would just stay and keep it on in the background and chill and then maybe decide to hang out. Versus, like, close the tab, never see me ever again. It is one of those things that I probably shouldn't worry about too much. Even though you don't have wall clings, you can still wall jump. Wall kicks will work. Sprint, how you doing? Welcome on to the anniversary stream. Hope you're doing at least a little bit better. I know you've been feeling a little under the weather. Hope you've recovered at least a little bit. We're playing through Celeste Classic 2, a game that came out to celebrate the 3-year anniversary of the game Celeste, which is basically celebrating the anniversary of my stream. My stream in this game, we go way back. And it's got a cool little grappling hook mechanic. I haven't really mastered it yet. I feel like I'm not able to go that way. I hope you're doing well. Maddie's been streaming Kaizo Mario. Maddie streams! I didn't know that. Wait, where's the spring? I don't get it anymore? Oh. I guess I have to go this way. Can definitely see some influence, huh? Like, in general, you know, Maddie likes them. I didn't get the checkpoint. Why? You saved me. Why? Monkey. What? Monkey. Godzilla fans explaining why Godzilla will win versus King Kong be like, King Kong fans be like, monkey. It's one of my favorite new memes about the new movie coming out. I still think about it. Oh, monkey. Yeah. Welcome on in, Sprint. You get headaches easily, even if it's a volume. Fair enough. One thing I really like is that Frankerface Z audio compressor. People don't really understand how it works, but since I have to know what an audio compressor is anyway... Wait a minute, I have an idea. If I use the second grappling point to fling myself to the right, bounce off that, maybe I can grab the... No, it's too far away. Oh! That was it! Just gotta be a little bit faster. Ho-ho! Yeah, baby, let's go. Okay. His Coco gun can fire in spurts if he shoots ya. It's gonna hurt. King Kong fans probably. I can't wait for like the meme edits of scenes from that movie. Just give King Kong a tie in every single scene. Give Godzilla the cape and the crown in every single scene. Dub in the Super Smash Bros. Sound effects. So this is a mechanic that I've kind of just learned through instinct, and I didn't realize I was doing it until now. If you jump right after grappling onto a point, you can jump off of it, even though it's not a solid object in and of itself. I would think if they turned this into a full game, then the grappling hook would probably have some sort of auto-aim that you could turn on or off, just like how the main game has all those assist options. Or maybe it's on by default and you can turn it off if you want to challenge. Or maybe you have to turn it off if you want to do certain specific harder levels. There's, again, so much potential here. Oh! You're not a fan of either, but you don't see how Kong can win unless he's got the crystal coconut. The crystal coconut's a fake. King K. Rool made a duplicate in order to trick Donkey Kong. Got him.
Diddy for the coconut for Diddy!
Don't do it!
Man, I would say that the old Donkey Kong Country animated series would live rent-free in my head if I had watched more of it. I had no idea what Snow can kill. I had no idea what channel it was on, though. It wasn't on Nickelodeon, that's for sure. Alright. Biggest shame of this game, you can't squish. You do, however, have a rockin' scarf. So the devs have hinted that their next game has a grappling mechanic. Well, I mean, with this, I would assume so. Even if it's not Celeste 2, I assume they're working on this mechanic for a reason. And I'm all for it. Games with grappling hooks automatically increase in value by at least 30% in my book. Same with games that have customizable hats. Any game that lets you draw funny little faces and have them appear somewhere else in the game. Indie game devs, take note. Maybe I actually have to put a spring up here. Ah! I actually ascended! This doesn't feel right. But I'm trying it. I'm trying it regardless. Ow. Okami lets you draw a face. Love it. Not an indie game, but might as well be one. So I'm a little stumped here. How am I to ascend? All I got to work with is a snowball. Bionic Commando! Wait, what? Oh, imagine if they bought the Bionic Commando IP for $7. Capcom, why? I would believe if they valued their IP that low. Come on. I'm sure the Grin game wasn't that bad. Hey, yo, though. Real talk. That Bionic Commando Rearmed, fantastic game. They evolved on the original Bionic Commando so well. I have the original Bionic Commando for NES, and it's actually not rough or bad, but it does expect you to play a certain way. Oh, I did that somehow. Gotta be careful. If I don't hit the checkpoint, I have to do that all over. And the Bionic Commando Rearm just plays smoother. You still need to beat that button on a Switch. Bionic Commando? Oh, Okami. If it wasn't for the fact that I know that Street Fighter 2 has a million different releases, I would say Okami is up there, possibly even competing with Street Fighter 2 for most times Capcom has re-released a game. Can we think of other examples? What other game has Capcom released so many times? Street Fighter 4, maybe? Nah, not even. Bump, 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 bump. Not Beautiful Joe! Not Henshin the Go-Go, baby! Henshin Adobo, baby! Lots of Mega Man re-releases. I feel like it's still not that many. I would love if Mega Man got released as many times as Street Fighter 2 did. Let's see, they got Mega Man Anniversary Collection on the GameCube. That's how I... Well, I have the PS2 version. That's how I played it back then. They have the... They have the Virtual Console versions. They have the Legacy Collection on every system that that's on. You know what's funny? Capcom did a reprinting of Street Fighter 2 on a Super Nintendo cartridge not too long ago. I think for Street Fighter's 20th anniversary? Maybe 30th at this point. Yep. There we go. Easy money. Easy money. What do I get paid? Bread makes you fat? There's a snowball. I'm gonna make the perfect snowboy. And you have to... Ooh! That's game design right there. Take note. Game design. Dude. Now, here is where I see the influence of Kaizo Mario. You have to do this so often. Like, have the shell bounce back at you, and then you meet it later. This is 100% Kaizo. Maybe do something like shell jumps. You have to meet the snowball a little bit further to the left. Because otherwise you smack into that center divider. You know, people get tired of ports, but sometimes ports are the only reason you've been able to play games you missed out on. I mean, now that developers, or at least Nintendo, seems hell-bent on, like, leaving older consoles in the past. Okay. For a second I was wondering if you had to keep that snowball around even longer. It is, like, actual ports are a fantastic way to play certain games. Like, I didn't play Link to the Past until the Game Boy Advance version, actually. Like, I was around in the 90s, I was alive and well and playing video games. I just wasn't into Zelda at the time. I didn't get into Zelda until Ocarina of Time. And because of that, like, when I heard there were more Zelda games, I went to Best Buy soon after to buy, like, oh, I know they're still selling Super Nintendo games, maybe they still have Link to the Past. But 'tis not so. 'Twas not so. Even back in 98, right after I played Ocarina. Like, there were a couple of Super Nintendo games on the shelf, but not a lot. Whoa, it's a chicken. Oh, sure, the chicken can easily fly across the glade, but I gotta use my grappling hook. Jolly Spoil, thanks for the chicken attack. Welcome on in. Welcome to my 3-year anniversary stream. Hope you're doing good. I remember your name from somewhere. I believe this stream. We're celebrating by playing the sort of sequel to the first game I ever streamed. We just beat the summit level of Celeste. Now we're playing through a little bit of Celeste too, seeing how far we can get before I give up and go back to Celeste. Alright. I'm glad that my death count doesn't just show on screen. So good, the grappling hook. Yeah, you're not against re-releases, but as a Wii U owner, you wish you got 50% off Switch games. It is a little bit of a kick in the pants when, like, a Wii U game gets a Switch version and there's barely anything different. For certain games like Hyrule Warriors, the original one, like, I think it was still worth it because the performance on the original was enough that I'd actually gladly upgrade for a solid smooth 60 frames per second. Stuff like that. But when it was like Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, literally no difference except for the new funky mode, the funky new mode, the funky new funky no mode. Then I'd be like, can it at least cost $50 like the original game did? Oh boy. Yeah. You fully expected that chicken to hit and kill. No, that's just my stream redemption. If y'all don't know, my day job is a web programmer. And because of that, I found out that OBS supports HTML coding. Like, you make a browser source and you just code in whatever you want. So I made some JavaScript that makes a little chicken fly across the screen. You've got chicken attack times 1, 100, and 5,000. If you got enough channel points from viewing, you can redeem them. That is right, that is a dynamic redemption. It's different every single time. The chicken never follows the same path twice. Or maybe it does, but it's like an infinitesimally small chance. Hyrule Warriors is another matter, for sure, especially if you had the 3DS version, because that one ran oof. Channel Points API? Yeah, there's been an API. Sorry for the neck crack, by the way. The Channel Points API has been around, but there haven't been any services that hooked into it until recently. It's called Trigger Fire, with a Y on the fire. And yeah, I have it set up to Golden Valley. Woo! We got wind. No? Oh, do we have wind? No, we don't actually have wind physics. It just looks like wind. I set it up to open up a browser source. And play that JavaScript. At some point, my original plan was to set it up to hook into just the raids and hosts. And anytime somebody raids with a certain amount of viewers, it would just spawn that many chickens. So if somebody raided with like 30 people, then 30 chickens would fly across the screen. But I was too lazy to hook into that API. So right now it's just the, the channel points ones. And I don't know if it'll just stay like that for a while. Am I a front-end guy? I'm a full stack dev, yo. Full stack, front and back end, but all web servers, so don't ask me how to optimize for like low-level processor cache code or anything like that. Haven't done that since college. Oh. But JavaScript, HTML, Node.js, Java, give it to me. Launch a Wii U, very shared battle, DLC didn't make it over. Yeah, the end of the 3DS era was an interesting one, because they started porting a whole bunch of console games at that point in time. Like, raise your hand if you remember that Nintendo ported Mario Maker to the 3DS, but it was like play only and not create. Or that they ported Kirby's Epic Yarn to the 3DS, or Yoshi's Woolly World to the 3DS. Not Woolly World, yeah, Woolly World. Those are weird ports. I don't know why they made them. Probably just trying to capitalize on the 3DS right before its death. Ooh, boy. Ooh, baby, ooh, baby, ooh, baby. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Your Fred Meyer had Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze for 30 on launch day, and you were so happy. Oh, man. That's sad for the Wii U. I know we need that spring. That is sad for the Wii U, because, like... Oh, wait. I need this spring. Carry it. Throw it. Jump on it. Yo. Kaizo. Okay, let me grab my bearings for a little bit. You make levels, but you couldn't share them. No, you play them, but you couldn't make them. Wait! Poof!
No!
I refuse to die! I work with most of the programming languages you dislike. That's just what my company uses. If I wanted to use Python, I could. But for the most part, it's a trade-off. Because, yeah, it's a meme that, like, oh, nobody likes Java. And there's a reason. It's because it's so, like, verbose for no reason other than to force it to be. But I'll tell you what. I'm thankful for that. Because, you know, nobody writes documentation. Nobody writes documentation. Sometimes the only way I can understand what certain code does that was not written by me is to just read the code. And with Java, it makes it easy to do that explicitly. And I also know that other languages also do that, but better. And that's true. But at the end of the day, you use what your company uses, you know? Remember the 3DS video shorts? Yeah, like the Pikmin ones. I remember watching like one of the OK Go music videos on there. Oh! You know you made levels that couldn't be shared. Oh! Oh, maybe that was it then. I just know it was limited in a very silly way. For Mario Maker. You live your life in PowerShell. Commendable. Woo. There you go. You write documentation. You've been told to dumb it down. Come on! Come on, man. At that point, you're writing code twice just because you have to write it in human readable language. Did I go to college for computer science? Also, them, welcome on in. I did. I started off with computer science and engineering, but like, that actually required me to know electrical engineering, so I'm like, nah. No, thank you, I don't think I want to learn about integration, calculus, beyond what I need for anything else in life. I understand it to some degree. I had to take a electrical engineering course, and that's how I knew it wasn't for me. Yo, this music kind of reminds me of, like, yeah, it's 8-bit, so of course it reminds me of The Messenger, but this kind of, like, Mega Man style progressive beat, it's so Messenger. I don't know how to describe it. I haven't even completed The Messenger. Origination's gotta go. Hey, no problem. Thanks for hanging out. And you know, more for you to find out for yourself if you ever end up playing Celeste. So I'm with you, sir. Origination, thank you again for being cool. And I'll catch you next time. Hey guys, if you like Shantae, if you've never heard of Shantae, Origination's been playing that. So go play it. I will always shill Shantae because WayForward is a fantastic developer. And they deserve the shill! Da-da-da-da-da. You maintain a program, you click one button to install. You've had to rewrite the instructions like 3 times. He who thinks he can make something foolproof underestimates fools. Fools! I've actually been just thinking about this because I've been at my company for a long time. At least for me. Why are there just 2 checkpoints next to each other? Point of this. And as far as, like, you know, progression, moving up, I've always wanted to be, like, a software architect. Like, writing code that does stuff is fun. But I like to, like, design things. I like to make things easy for other people to use, so that less documentation has to be written. It's getting into, you know, programmer mumbo-jumbo. But think of, like, I just want to make better tools so that we don't need so many tools in the toolbox that do, like, the same thing. And part of my, like, ideal job is to make that happen without reinventing the wheel. Because it can easily go in that direction, you know? Got him. Whoa. Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa. Oh, what's this? Oh, whoa. You want to play this eventually? Please do. Have a good one, Ori. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I want to make a utility spork. Maybe. Why don't we just always use sporks for everything we eat? Why don't we just, like, make metal sporks? I mean, we probably do. I should go buy some. They're so useful. You just need one type of utensil. It does everything. There's a straw. Oh, I can't go back. Dang. Yeah, I think it's been 30 minutes of this, right? It's about time we switch on back to Celeste proper. Let me just see what this area is all about. This is fun. It's not too hard, which I like. Which I like a lot. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Egg. I'm the last. Oh, no way. Well, perfect. I missed one straw. Oh, I feel bad. Something's. How am I supposed to do this? I feel like I need to... Can I stay here forever? I need to figure out how to launch myself horizontally from this point. But how would I do that? I think... There's that one technique I mentioned. When you grapple onto the corner of something, you can actually launch yourself. So I think I have to get to the left side of this spiky and then launch myself at a perfect angle from here. This game looks frustrating. Welcome to Celeste. Let me tell you, the proper Celeste game is nowhere this easy. Now, to be fair, the main part of the game leaves off at a wonderful difficulty. Like, I think it's perfect when you beat the original summit level, and then you get this nice little view of the cliff. Then that's reward enough. It's only if you dare to play even more do you get what you want. Lasso mechanic seems frustrating to get absolutely perfect. It's one of those things that I think they literally made it in 3 days. So for it to be this level of goodness already is fascinating for me. I do think if they were to make it into a proper Celeste 2, they'd expand on it and make it a little more intuitive. Because if you play the Celeste Classic version, you can tell immediately the differences between those mechanics and the ones that ended up being in the final game. I will say, if I only played the Pico version, I wouldn't be as excited to play regular Celeste. It has similar mechanics, but they're, like this game, a little bit more high skill focused. Yo, yo, yo! That's it, that's what we have to do. 3 days. I mean, that's what the HIO page claims. I'm sure they've been working on the ideas for a long time. It's just that they, you know, as sort of a tease. Oh, got him! For the 3-year anniversary, just took it into this project, you know? Classic 1 also made in 3 days. Mad respect. Mad respect. These devs know what they're doing. I mean, they made Towerfall, right? They know how 2-dimensional physics work. Yo! Got him. Hi! 3 days or 72 hours of work? 72 hours of constant no break, no bathroom, no lunch work. Okay, that's terrible. I do not promote crunch. But I would see them doing it just because they enjoyed making it that much. Alright, after we get past this screen, for sure, we're gonna go back to proper original Celeste. Yeah! Yeah. For a completely serious answer, I think just 3 days with breaks. Okay, so after I get that strawberry, I have to quickly turn around, latch onto the left block, then latch on back to the right. Basically, come as close to all these blocks without ever touching them. Alright, I got it. Master in that one frame, grapple to jump. You've seen the commit history. Oh, is it open source? That's funny. I wonder if people have already worked on modding it then. Love the music. For the first section, I would have totally said, oh yeah, that's Lena Rain. That's Celeste's music style. But this one feels a little different. Don't know how to describe it. Like I said, a little bit of the messenger. I can still feel the Lena Rain in here. But it's more like I would have thought some other composer tried to emulate her style rather than her. There was a mod the day it released. Modders are crazy, man. Respect. Respect! Should I just not get that strawberry? I've already missed one. Yup. Thunder! Thundercats! Huh! The Messenger, isn't that a puzzle game? It's not a puzzle game. It's like this platformer Ninja Gaiden style Metroidvania. If you see it, it's destination. This has got to be the last area. I guess we'll do it. If you look at it, it just looks like Ninja Gaiden. But, without saying too much about it, because it prides itself. Like, I actually recommend going into it blind if you know nothing. It is fantastic. Is this a flower? Hello? Oh, 321. Yeah, baby. That's my score, and I'm sticking to it. Oh, did they just add this? They probably, like, quickly added a little total count. Aw. Is there any way to make this flower bloom? Or is that just it? Well, I guess if you've never seen this, then you don't know, huh? Well, either way, that's Celeste Classic 2. Hey, I liked it. They added a new thing at the end of the previous room. Oh. Maybe it's to make it clear that there's more. But hey, that's my score. If anybody else wants to beat it, be my guest. You'll probably will. You probably will. Looked at the game. Not the game you were thinking of. Okay, probably. It's good. It's got good writing. There's a recurring merchant character. He's not a merchant, but I call him a merchant because he looks like the Resident Evil 4 merchant. Basically, dude in a robe. But there's this recurring area where you talk to this dude who's beyond time and space. Or it could be a woman, we don't even know. And like, they tell you all about how the world works. And your job as a messenger is of utmost importance. You gotta deliver this scroll to the designated location and eventually save the world. And I will say no more than that. It's just really good. People speedrun it. Alright, well, I'm assuming that's all I can do. So, let's get back. I beat your first playthrough. Oh! I don't mean to hold it over you. I'm... Still, though. You're definitely more in tune with mechanics. Maybe you explored more than me. Maybe you tried different things. I was just trying to focus on going through. Oops. It's back to the game. Guess I'll change that game back. Oh yeah, I didn't even watch the credits. Hey, we're back to Celeste. I'm not gonna chop that up into different YouTube videos. This is all one thing. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Of course. Sprint's been lurking and also streaming. I didn't realize you were still streaming, Sprint. Oh, did you take over Smash duties today? Hope we had a good time. Welcome on in to the anniversary stream proper. Can we? Oh, we got one. We'll just watch Madeline and Badeline take their stroll back down the mountain while we welcome y'all in. We smelled some chicken and wanted to play. Please don't mind us. We decided to raid. Thank you. How'd the stream go, Sprint? Who do you play in Smash? I don't think I've ever seen you play Smash. If I have, it must have been like only a couple of times. Well, how'd it go? Did you have viewer matches? Welcome on in, everybody. Queen Miku, welcome. You doing good? You get some good fights in? I definitely, even though the characters I play in Smash, there's some of them are the ones that people associate with playing cheesy. I try to play them in a more exciting way, namely Snake! I don't spam explosives. I do put them everywhere, but I put them everywhere, like, with purpose. Like, I'll put this grenade here to try to force you to roll left, and then I'll catch you on the roll. Stuff like that. Yeah. It was originally going to be Scott Pilgrim, couldn't get everyone. Yeah, that's fair. Especially for the online of that game. Don't know if you got it on Switch or anything else, but yeah, when I tried to play that online, it didn't go too well. Still though, hope you end up playing the Scott Pilgrim game by yourself because it is fantastic, even single player. Just a little hard. Your friends tried to open room. Nice. Ooh, owned. Queen Miku did better. Hey, what's important is you had fun, right? What's important is you had fun. Look, you're in the credits. What? Somebody named Miku? Or maybe Queen Miku is a secret developer from Matt Makes Games? Oh? Welcome to the 3-year anniversary stream, by the way. 3 years ago, as of last Tuesday, I played a little game called Celeste for the first time on my Twitch stream channel and decided to make streaming a more regular thing. I finished it in 3 streams and it was special to me. Now I will 100% admit the themes in this game, like, they deal with a lot of heavy topics, and while I personally have not been there to that extent, I know a lot of people who have played this game and absolutely resonated with them. They were positively glowing, and I think that the fact that this game can be so special is beautiful. Like, I still appreciated it, and I still love it, and it's good for everyone, you know? And look how wavy your hair is. Welcome back! Madeline! Oh, should I keep... Oh, look, it's Theo. Did you make it to the summit? I forgot what voice I gave. No. I was giving him more like a... Okay, did you make it? No. Or like a... it was deeper, but... Did you make it to the summit? No, I forgot. Yeah, we did. It was incredible. Beautiful, isn't it? Oh, I didn't think it'd be worth it. But it totally was. I should have given you my phone so you could take the ultimate selfie. I wonder what's going on with Theo's Instagram account. I know it got updated with the last DLC. Love the Scott Pilgrim. Oh, Uni's in the credits. Sorry, I read that totally wrong. You're in the credits? Really? Good evening, everyone. Good news, everyone. What are you doing in here? A little bird told me there was to be a party. RSVP by bird, positively magical. But if I am unwelcome, I shall take my leave. They had community shoutouts. Oh. If this was a Kickstarter game, you'd know that section to be huge. Please stay, Mr. Oshiro. It's good to see you.
You know, this is the first time I've seen you outside that hotel of yours, Oshiro. You're looking positively lighter than usual. High in spirits. I'm glad you made it. Madeline here is making us a pie with all the strawberries she's been collecting.
Oh, that's wonderful, Miss Madeline. I haven't had strawberry pie since I was a kid. This is gonna be amazing.
Don't get your hopes up. She's not much of a baker. Now, anybody can cook. They said so in Ratatouille. You also said I wasn't a mountain climber. True. I can't promise it'll live up to the hype, Theo. But I tried my best. And that's what counts. So, how's it taste? Oh, look at Ben's little smug face. I'm gonna eat this strawberry so hard.
I'm impressed. This gives my baking a run for its money.
Not bad.
Holy crap! This is so tasty! Miss Madeline, are you available to cater our reopening bouquet?
Bouquet.
Can I take a slice home for Alex?
It tastes like poop. No, good poop.
She'll die when she tastes this.
Hopefully not literally. Wow. This would be the best Kickstarter game if it was. Shovel Knight's excellent, but this game takes the strawberry cake. Chef Gusteau makes Chinese food. Man, Ratatouille, man. That part hurt me as a self-proclaimed food connoisseur, but not really though. Your favorite thing is how the feathers and reflection work. They turn her hair yellow and make the rest of her invisible. Turns into a spirit of pure energy.
High death!
It's funny to me that the feathers are just her hair. Her feathers just being a symbol throughout a whole game of her mental, representation, you know? Alright, okay, so we're gonna close out tonight with the B-side of the summit. And for all we know, we may not get to the end. For all we know, I might get stuck. I'm going into this with a full expectation that at the 4-hour mark of the stream, wherever I'm at, I will stop, and maybe we'll play this again. Last few times I played Celeste for my anniversary stream, I would keep playing it for the next few days. I think this one we're just gonna leave it wherever it is, which is kind of funny because I technically have not made any progress. Okay, fine. We'll try to beat the B-side at least sometime this coming week, so I can say I've done progress this year. Billy Melon, what's up? Welcome to the B-side of the summit. Welcome to the outro of my 3-year anniversary stream. Yeah, we'll get some checkpoints at least. We'll see where we get. So you saw me do the regular summit, now let's do the B-side. Uni's gonna head out. Hey, no problem, Uni. Thanks for coming on by, and hope to see you again. Stay clucky, okay? Have a good one. So if you're just coming on in, I was in grappling hook mode. I thought I had what do I grapple onto? Oh yeah, this game doesn't have that. So welcome on in. If you came in through a raid, if you've just come in, this game is Celeste. It's a platforming game with a beautiful story, soundtrack, sprite design, every single thing beautifully tailored to be an amazing little game that teaches you to accept yourself and teaches you that sometimes games are really hard and they don't have to condescend you for it. They don't have to be called Dark Souls Prepare to Die Edition. That's right, I'm calling you out, Dark Souls. They don't have to be Wolfenstein baby mode. No. It's okay to go at your own pace, and you can stop whenever you want to. That's the lesson this game teaches. And I think it goes hand in hand with the story and the gameplay so perfectly. It's very rare to find a game that represents its theme so astutely, you know? We're in heavy post-game content at this point. This is called a B-side, which is a different version of a level. It has the same themes as the original, but it's remade to be harder in some way, with maybe mechanics that are harder, or it reuses existing mechanics with tighter tolerances of where you need to jump and whatnot. And this is one of the last B-sides I need to do. Currently out of 14 out of 15 hearts, which is what you get for completing these things. 14 out of 16, sorry. And that's not even counting the C-sides. But we just need 15, because there's a part in one of the later levels in the game that gates you whether or not you have 15 hearts. And I've been sitting at not 15 for pretty much a couple of years now. You can go your own way. C-sides, man. Nope.
Yes, nope.
I actually, I have not unlocked any of the C-sides in my file, but a friend of mine who has let me play one of the ones that he deems to be easier. And for the most part, the C-sides are actually not... They are hard. They absolutely require advanced techniques that aren't in the main game, but that's pretty much it. Like, they're actually way shorter for the most part than B-sides. Like, B-sides just try to be a more harder version of the same level. C-sides are like, let's teach you this mechanic that may actually have nothing to do with the theme of the level. Or maybe it's based solely around one thing from the level that we know has more design space. But at the very least, the C-side I played was like 3 screens. Just 3 screens. And I think it was level 2. The one where you have all the space blocks. Basically, there's a mechanic that they don't tell you in the game, where if you grab onto a space block as you're leaving it, you can hold onto it. And then it just takes advantage of that fact. And the whole level is just that. For just a couple of screens. But a lot of dashing between blocks, you know, back and forth. Oh no! They're super short, good for people good enough to do them. You can do it with practice, I believe. If you can get through at least one B-side, I believe you have the skills to get through at least one C-side. It's just, at that point, a matter of either learning the mechanic or having someone tell you the mechanic or demonstrate it to you. And it's totally fair if that's not something you want to do. Again, the theme of this game, go at your own pace, you know? You would not have the patience for this game. That's fair, absolutely. There's one thing that they did in this game that people have praised it for, and it's provide options for if you know you do not have the skill required for this game. They have options to enable like a slow motion mode to a varying degree, or like extra dashes, or things that traditionally in video games have been associated with cheat codes, but the game does not like berate you in any way for turning them on. It's just like, if you know you need a little assistance, you can turn on these options, and it's totally a valid way to play. They reinforce the idea, they reinforce the statement that even though the game was not designed with these options, if you want to play this way, you can. If you just want to experience for the story, you know? And there's still skill required. It's not like, oh, it plays the game for you. It just, you know, that little push, that little bit. And that framing is one thing that it was praised for so much when other games, like I mentioned, like, usually make fun of you for it. Like, no. Like, maybe it's like, literally for like, if you have a disability with your hands or something like that, that doesn't let you play like with a normal controller setup, then you are accommodated for and you are valid and accepted. This game's all about that, and it's so nice. Took Biddy Melon a while. Oh, you've played the Seasides, Biddy. The Seaside's so very satisfying. That's what this game does, I think. If you're the kind of gamer that took pleasure in those old school style, hard but doable challenges. Basically, if you played Mega Man, oh, knowing that like if you just practice enough, you'll get it, kind of dealio, you'd love this game. And I am one of those gamers. I think. Uh-oh. Gotta die! Awesome, but not your cup of tea. Absolutely fair. Absolutely fair. This game also knows it's not for everybody. There is no single game that's for everybody. So sometimes game developers have to keep that in mind. As like the business people keep looming like, oh man, you gotta take this out of the game because some gamers can't do it. You gotta take this game part out of the game because some of the playtesters who have never played games can't do it. To the point where the game is just like a walking movie. I mean, there's a place for those kinds of games. But there's also a place for these games. 11 or 12-year-old you beat Mario Lost Levels, so you feel that. I don't even think 11 or 12-year-old me got enjoyment out of Lost Levels. That's something that was not for me. I played it back on Mario All-Stars on the Super Nintendo, that's for sure. Ooh. Know your audience and tailor it to them to make an amazing experience. 100%. The important part is knowing that audience. Because I'm gonna caveat here. There's definitely developers that go hard into making the game they want to make without an audience in mind besides themselves. They're only making the game for themselves. And as a result, they ignore like it's the counterpoint to what I just said. Yes, make the game you want to make for the audience you want to have. Take advice to heart when somebody says like, oh, I don't like this part of the game. It doesn't mean just change it immediately because someone didn't like it. Just take it into account. Like, is it because the game's not for them, or is it because that's not the game you want to make? That's a question you, as a developer, is the only one who can answer. Mario All-Stars. You lived on Mario 3 as a kid, sometimes 2. 1, Lost Levels aren't for kids. I feel like I could take on Lost Levels as an adult. Don't know if I'd want to. What I am excited for is 3D World. Something that Nintendo's been doing that kind of ties into this game. Like, this game gets pretty difficult even at its base difficulty. Like, you guys saw me play the hardest level in the story of the game. Yep. But with Mario games, usually it's like, if you just play the main story and get to the ending and play nothing else, it's easy. It's a cakewalk. It's like, it's for babies. Look at me doing the thing I said not to do. Don't say it's for babies. I'm just saying it like ironically as the meme. I'd say it's more accessible. But then like Nintendo has all these like star roads and extra worlds and whatnot. So if people want a challenge, they can get it. And 3D World was one of those games I feel really exemplified that. One of the first Mario games where I definitely felt it. It's like, oh, this game is pretty easy. And then later on, I got the challenge I wanted. Oh, come on. Wind Springs and Lost Levels. And I've never played Lost Levels, aka Japanese Mario 2, all the way through, so I bet I've heard Nintendo developers talk about Mario 2, Japanese version. And the sentiment is basically they don't think it was designed well, speaking as the people who designed it. So maybe it wasn't designed well. You're super excited for 3D World. It is fantastic. I'm excited for the fact it has online co-op. And I say that fully expecting it to be like, you know, Mario Maker. You pause every 3 seconds. Somebody might disconnect. And I just expect that. I don't think Nintendo's doing it out of malice. I think they just don't code for the Western internet audience. They're like, okay, it works fine on Japanese internet connections, which are super fast and stable. Push it out. I think they just need to hire some network coders. Speaking as a programmer myself. Like, hearing all the fancy things people do in fighting games with rollback. Oh, I should have gone straight left and up. Playable netcode is possible. They just need to invest in it. Still soft-spoken. Hi, Celeste. Welcome to Celeste. I knew this moment was coming. Hope you're doing well. Happy 3-year stream anniversary. Still soft-spoken. Yet another fellow streamer who has been with me this whole time. And she is definitely a cool person. You should go check her out. Can we get a shout out for Still Soft-Spoken? She speed runs the Mario Party games. Most of the time Mario Party 5 I've been seeing lately. And is just so kind. So kind and accepting. What else can I say? It's pretty good. Ha! Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Kamen Rider, is that what I think it is? Did you just gift your 69th sub? Nice. Nice. Whee! Western Internet. Bowser's Fury. When Mario 3D World comes out, I'm totally just gonna play Bowser's Fury from the get-go. I've heard you don't have to play any of the regular game to play it. I've already played Mario 3D World. Let's see what the new stuff's all about. Then I'll make a stream out of the original game. Hey, how's it going, Sal? We're playing through the hard version of the last level of the main story, so I will die a lot. We're just working through it. I'm playing this fully knowing I may not finish it tonight. Hey, look, isn't this a Shy Guy? Looks like a Shy Guy. Wow. Ooh, Obes Kasip. That doesn't look too hard. Let me see, I just go to the left and up, and then up, and then up, and then up, and then left and down, and then up. No problem. No problem. Enjoy the gift sub. Celeste, enjoy the emotes, grab a nest, and get comfy. How are you tonight? Up to anything fun? This weekend, it's Friday, it's coming up. Anybody got any plans, any games to play? I know there's that demo for Battleland Wonderworld. Has anybody played that? It looks super cute. It's made by Yuji Naka, basically creator of Sonic. So I fully expect it to be, you know, reminiscent, not remnant, of the platformer games of like the Dreamcast era. I've heard mixed opinions, is what I'm gonna say. Oh gosh, I gotta keep a dash for that long? Night the Void, thanks for the hydrate, I do be needing it. 69th sub. Wow. Enjoy it well, Celeste. The background of the stage reminds you of Super Meat Boy. Yeah, especially this area. This is like a forgotten city. I don't know what the full context is. They never really expand on it. All you really know is that this is a mountain in Canada that like brings out of the worst in you. Like, literally, it turns it into a physical manifestation, and you have to learn to accept it. And I have played Super Meat Boy back when it first came out. I played it on PC with an Xbox 360 controller. Way back when I was in college. Never streamed it. I don't even know if Justin or Twitch.tv was a thing when Super Meat Boy first came out, but that's when I played it. Never streamed it. I might. It's a fun game. I know it got re-released on like the PS4 and other systems, but I heard there was this whole like disagreement with the music artist, and he just didn't want to give up the rights to the songs, and now the PS4 version has a different soundtrack. I like the original soundtrack, but I have no context of what happened with the original composer, and it makes it... I've only known what I've seen like talked about, so I need to like know exactly what they did to form a full opinion. But I am currently leaning towards the composer not being very nice in this situation, so I don't know if I want to support them by playing the original or just get the PS4 version and be done with it. Now that music's playing in my head, I'm trying not to sing it, because again, it's the original theme song. Damn it! Is this what Canada is like? I don't know. Can somebody confirm? Is it full of spike death at every turn? You never knew this game was in Canada? There's a lot of like extra lore. Let me see. One of the things one of the characters in the game does... the timer still goes if I pause. Might as well not pause it. Is he gives you his Instagram handle? You don't have to be logged in? No, I just want to see Theo under stars. Come on. He gives you his Instagram handle, and you can just browse it and actually look at the pictures. So let me just put this up at least. Theo under stars at Mount Celeste. I don't know if you like click on this, do you get like an actual location? It's not real. It's not real. But you see pictures on there. Be careful, because it does kind of have spoilers for the DLC, because they've been updating it with new pictures to promote the game. But basically, every time he takes a picture in the game, you can see that picture on the internet. It's cool that they made art for it and whatnot. Wait a minute. Well, Nacky Fur, what's up? I'm playing an amazing game, but I probably knew that. I've been playing it for 3 years. We're on the B-side for the Summit right now, which I know a lot of people played the B-sides, you know, a lot earlier. I'm not that good at the game, but, you know, I try. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. We're playing the very first game I completed on stream. It's now a tradition for my stream. It's my 3-year stream anniversary as of last Tuesday. Yo! I got a little bit further than usual, and still soft-spoken. Thank you for gifting us up to MLem. Enjoy the emotes, grab a nest, and get comfy. Yo! Cat jam, cat jam, cat jam, cat jam. Eh? Yo, you see that advanced technique? You see that advanced technique? I actually didn't need it. I forgot what you call it, but if you dash at the ground, you can actually get a little speed boost. I just thought I'd show it off. Just a little bit. But yeah. What I was doing last time I played this last year was working through getting all the crystal hearts so I could finish Farewell. That, you know, DLC chapter they added. Didn't expect them to gate the progress based on how many of the B and C sides you did. But hey, that's neither here nor there. We're in it now, and I'm just gonna say I enjoy playing this game regardless, and would love to see what the rest of Farewell is all about. Technique, Squidward! Technique! Technique! Stop on your right foot, don't forget it! Bring it around town. Bring it around town. And then you do this and that and this and that and this and that and this and that and then...
Sorry.
And then... No, yes. Hee 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 hee. Thanks for paying forward that gift sub, Celeste. Hope you're doing good. Hope it's not too cold over where you are right now. I know I got a, I actually have a cousin that lives over in the Carolinas. So maybe I can ask them. I can ask them what temperature it is over there. I know some people got snow. And look at that, Badlands helping us. Well, that makes sense, this is the summit. For some reason I thought this was Farewell. That's a subreddit. What's a subreddit? Technique? Bump, bump, ba-dum, bump. 28 degrees Celsius or Fahrenheit? Celsius would actually be kind of hot. So, Fahrenheit, oh my. Oh geez, I have never seen it that cold over here. Are you getting snow? I know Brad's girlfriend Lemmy Cat bought a little like snow duck maker. It's like this little mold on like tongs. So you just use it to grab the snow and it molds it to the shape of a rubber duck. It's adorable. She's been trying to use it, but it hasn't snowed enough where she is over in Korea. 45 to 65 and dry is perfect weather, says Emlem. I live in California, so I don't know what weather is. Though I do know for some reason LaCroix was falling from the sky yesterday. Weird. No, yes. Any game that makes me say that is automatically 10 out of 10. No. I just need a breather. Oh wait, squish. Squish, 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 squish. That's what this game does. You think you're safe, but then you're not. Hiya! Use it to my advantage. Oh shoot. Oh, I know what I must do. I enjoy being in peril. It's the only way I can find joy in my monotonous life. Hut, 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 hut. Wait a minute. Snowed 5 inches on Tuesday night. Winter dig out time. I've never had to shovel snow. I am happy for that at least, because I hear it's terrible. No! Shuba-duba, shuba-da, it's the worst. Have you ever been snowed in? What is it like? When's the first time that it happened? Did it happen when you were like a kid? I'm actually legitimately curious. I've never actually had the opportunity to talk to somebody who's had that experience. Ah, the flow was there. Did you see it? I was schmoovin' and grooving. You lived in New Jersey most of your life. Wasn't uncommon. Ugh. New Jersey? My uncle lives there. He works in New York, but he pretty much just commutes every day. Taking the subway down to Manhattan. Emblems in the Pacific Northwest, never seen more than a foot of snow. For me, the only time we see snow is when we take vacations to this kind of famous mountain in the mountain range. You know, the mountains. The mountain's called Big Bear, and it's like a popular spot for people to like rent out a cabin and then drive up there when there's snow. And that's the only time I've ever actually experienced snow. You can go like sledding, skiing, whatever have you. But I've never, like, just experienced it where, like, the weather makes it snow where I just happen to live. No! You just get rain. Tiny bit of snow the other day. I see. Snow is so fascinating. I want to make snow ducks.
Large bear.
Large bear. Large Monokuma. One of those round Monokumas from another episode, Ultra Despair Girls. Snow ducks sound cute. They are. Thank Twig. Celeste, thank you for gifting the sub to Thank Twig. I appreciate it. Thank Twig, enjoy the emotes, grab a nest, and get comfy. Although I don't know if Chicken Hoy can ever compare to Pride Toucan. Some stiff competition, I will say. Birds of a feather, fly together. Enjoy the emotes made by myself. Story about my emotes, since this is, you know, I guess just a stream about me telling about how my stream came to be. Ever since I was a kid, ever since I first played a Sonic game, actually, when Sega first, you know, got out of the console business. So I guess it would have been about like 1999, 2000. 2001 when the GameCube first came out. Something like that. I don't know the exact year. I was right there! Ooh, I felt it, I clenched. Full clench mode. I almost laid an egg. Oh, Hi. The emotes still say they're locked. I see it for you, Twig. If you typed it out, at least I see it. I think Twitch is just lagging today. Ever since I first played a Sonic game, I always, like, eventually when I played Sonic Mega Collection, whatever, on the GameCube, I'm like, I want to make pixel art. So back in the MS Paint days, I would practice like remaking the Sonic sprite from Sonic 3, specifically because I like that art style in that game. And I just, over time, attained pixel art skills. And that's why my emotes are all like 16-bit. Some of them are just downscaled art because I was too lazy to make 16-bit versions. But for the most part, they got that little pixel art style. Because I feel like that's the only way to guarantee it'll look good at that small size. Because it's pixels. Iron Merlin Vinny, it's been a while. How you doing, man? How's it going? You been well? Been suffering through any challenge modes lately? I saw you got new emotes. They're looking pretty poppy. How's it going? Iron Merlin. Went to TwitchCon with him way back in the 4x 2019. Hope you've been well since then. 2 years. Oh my god. And tier 3. Dude, thank you. Thank you so much. Hope you've been well. It's been a while since I've seen you. You been around? You been okay? Thank you for the resub. Welcome back to the chicken coop. Grab a nest and get comfy, sir. Oh. Give me a second. I might do it. This might be the one. Ha! Yeah! Follow your nose! And only 30 minutes in. It feels like it's been forever. You miss old MS Paint. You can still get it. You just have to find a way to install it. Pixel art skills, nunchuck skills. Girls only like guys with the skills. Now wait a minute. Programming skills. Now wait a minute. I don't know if I call it skills. Whoa. Busy with work. I feel that 100%. You know what? Yeah, I actually, yeah. You know what? With your line of work, I expect it to be really busy about now. That's fair. That's absolutely fair. I do not blame you at all, man. Saving the world. Oh, you giving out those? Can you slot me in? No, I know there's priority for a reason. Nice, nice. That's awesome, dude. Hope you've been well. Wish you could. Wish you could. That's okay. Yeah, you're doing good work, man. Absolutely. I'll get my chance. I hope so. I hope so, man. I miss eating outside. I miss playing board games with friends. Let's not mince words. I've been deep into Magic the Gathering lately. Just building as many decks as I can until, like, you know, I can actually play the game with other people. I've been doing a thing where I open a booster pack every stream, but I didn't open one for this stream because I wanted to lead in with all the history of my stream so far. Who now? Who?
Ha! Cut!
Hey. As long as you've been taking some time for yourself, you know? It's important to take breaks. Whether you be gaming or whether you be working. Whatever have you. 24-hour stream? At this rate, it's going to be a 24-hour stream if I want to, like, 100% the game by the time stream's over. No. I think the priority for tonight is finish this Summit B-side. Because then we'll be at a perfect place. No! I didn't have another jump. Couldn't have continued. We'll be at a perfect place to continue this game maybe tomorrow? Full disclosure, if I stream tomorrow, we're going to be playing more Yakuza Like a Dragon. I've been playing that fantastic RPG. We're near the end. I've been really wanting to beat a certain boss battle that I needed the grind for. I thought I'd be high enough level by the end of the last stream, but ooh, 'twas not so. Oh, come on. It's getting late. I'm missing the easy jumps. So yeah, I want to focus on beating that game. Because as fun as it is, I'm enjoying like all the side quests and everything in it. I think it's time for a new game. I've been heavy into retro games recently, so I've made this year the year of retro. We played through the entirety of Mega Man 1, but the remake on PSP on Tuesday. Gonna find some time to play Mega Man 2, which will be a significantly shorter stream. My finger slipped off the R button. I would have been fine. Fighting Diddle Man. I don't think that's a... Wait a minute. I heard that somewhere. What is that? Dill Man? Like, it's like a pickle? Oh, Oil Man, right? Because you thought it said Dill Man. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. He's just like a gherkin. Take a bite out of him. He just soaks you with like brine, and that's his attack. I think, didn't one of the Mega Man X Mavericks have like a brine attack because he was ocean based? I'm just imagining that. Ow!
Most fearsome gherkin.
Roll please, roll please, roll please. Everybody please enjoy Roll in a Raincoat, vibin', courtesy of Bitty Melon. Fried chicken and pickles, yum. You know, I'm not usually a pickle person, but I will eat it if it goes with something else. Like a burger or, I guess, fried chicken. But if you give me one of those, like, full-on pickles that they give with deli sandwiches, then I'm like, no thank you. Shooba-dooba, shooba-dooba, shooba-dooba. Mega Man 2, I am definitely more well-versed with. And yes, I will do the Metal Man cheese. Who doesn't? Who doesn't just use Metal Man for 50% of the bosses? It works on him, why not? I think I could beat Mega Man 2. You guys want to make a bet? If I can beat Mega Man 2 in under 5 hours when I play it, all in one stream, or else I will give everybody channel points. Basically, we'll do a prediction. We'll do one of those big predictions that are so popular on Twitch these days. You bet as many channel points as you want. And if I beat Mega Man 2 in under 5 hours. Perfect. I thought I would beat Mega Man 1 in under 4 hours. I underestimated how long like the Wily stuff is. Because I beat the Robot Masters in like 3. And then the Wily stuff took 3 more. You like pickles and potato and salad and egg salad? Yeah, if it's chopped up and just put into stuff like relish, for sure. Yeah, it's great. Baby dill pickles, those are also nice. I guess anything bigger than bite-sized, and I'm like, eh. But, you know, small, pretty good, pretty good. Do not tempt us with gambling. Did I hear a gamble all? Did I hear a gamble all? Arr. All in on Believe. Believe in the Mega Man 2. Pickles on chicken sandwiches. Keep them off your food otherwise. You talking like fried chicken, PV Gamer, or just chicken? Or me? Gamble won. You won! Now you have 96 eggs. Did you do that on purpose? Did you know you had enough to almost make a nice number? 96. Oh, you know, that's after they have a fight. Gamble 69. Gamble all! Light Omelet winning 30,986 eggs. May the luck be with you, Viv. I'm sorry, Bibalo. Bibalo. Damn. Jealous foil gamble all. How come that didn't work? Guess there's a cooldown? A time down. You know what game I want to play? Just random thought, since I've been thinking about Dreamcast now. I want to play Seaman. The game that was narrated by Leonard Nimoy. I've seen people play it. It's interesting. Here's a warning if you ever want to stream Seaman. It doesn't play well with emulators that much because you have to use the microphone. It works half times and sometimes it doesn't. Compound that with already iffy voice recognition from the 90s and it's a recipe for frustration. You also have to play it like at least twice a day because it is supposed to be a virtual pet, like a Tamagotchi. If you play it just once, then they will die. Dang, no Seaman. I actually do have a copy of the game, but it's the Japanese version, so I have to speak Japanese to it. But all I need is the microphone. Then I just need to procure an English copy of the game, and then we're good. Whoa! Light Omelet has now beaten eggs, beaten the #1 ranking egg haver. Would you look at that? Rank 1 on the leaderboard. Congratulations. Now never gamble them again. All hail the new #1. All hail!
Maximum egg.
I'm just thinking like Crisis.
Maximum egg.
The eggs are eating for hoarding. You do whatever you want with them. Just make sure they don't go rotten. Now, keep in mind, it's different from the channel point eggs. Those are super eggs. The stream element eggs are, you know, just there. Literally just for gambling them. I was gonna add more stuff, but then Twitch came out with their own channel points anyway, so that's what I use now. You remember a person you know giving one voice command. Seaman.
Kill.
Beefway. 300% gamble more eggs than you have. Jollis Foe's out the bed. Almost 3 a.m. Fair. Fair, that means almost midnight for me. Not super late, but I've been trying to sleep earlier. I slept at 2 a.m. last night, and I'm proud of myself. Now, the way these space blocks are, there's spikes on the right side, so I can't go back through them. Have a good night, Jollis Foil. Thanks for coming on by. Hope you enjoyed. Stay clucky, okay? Thanks for hanging out. Rhizone, which wanted to come in and say happy 3-year stream anniversary. Thank you. Thank you. That means a lot. And I actually do mean that, even if I've heard it a lot tonight, it still means a lot that people come on by. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out. Queen Miku's eggs are filled with candy! Ooh, I wonder who da do. What's in a Wonder Ball? You guys remember Wonder Balls? Do they still make those? I think they were supposed to be Hershey's answer, or what company made them, to the Kinder Surprise egg. Because they're illegal in the US. Okay, I'm gonna try to do something different, because I've been doing this the exact same way for the past however many lives. Gonna try to maximize my rightward distance, so I can hopefully be a little bit higher on that last space block and just dash to the right in it. I also wonder why there's a space block. Oh, I made it, but I didn't redirect myself. I wonder why there's an up space block. What's that for? They don't have strawberries in these levels, so I don't know if there's secrets. You miss Wonder Balls, you got them every Easter. Yeah, because they're like, it's illegal in America to encase non-edible items inside food. And the Kinder Surprise eggs technically fell under that. Even though, like, obviously you're supposed to break the egg apart first. Egg. Yo! Ah! It's just a technicality of how the law is. Egg. Well, I'm making it consistently now. I just gotta not die. Now it's not consistent. Consistent failure is still consistent. Learn statistics. Learn statistics. It's getting late. It is getting late. Wait, what? Is that not where I'm supposed to go? What? Do I go up? Hold up now. Now, hold up now. There's something just named right here. Oh, you have to go up. Oh, geez. I hate that now. Oh, this is hard. Oh, yeah. I see the top block has, like, no spikes on either side. Wonder Balls do still exist. I need to go find them next time I'm at the store, which is a while from now. Egg, 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 egg. Come on, we gotta egg, hype ourselves up.
Balls of Wonder.
I've got balls of wonder. I wonder what's inside a Wonder Ball. I hope it's gum, because I'm all out of gum.
Not real Eric, thank you for the lurk. Not bad. Sorry, I didn't turn on the filter.
Not bad, but I could do you one better. I'm here to chew gum.
I'm just here to chew gum, that's it. That's all I'm here to do. Stupid-dabba-dooba-dabba-dooba. How long have I been on this one area? I wonder. Okay. So what I gotta do is, after I come out of that second to last space block, go up and see how far I can, how vertical I can get. Donkey Kong, how high can you get? Perfectly positioning myself to dash. There! Ah! Just that, but better. Just that, but better. The story of Celeste. Now you see what kind of game this is. Now you see. Just need to make it to the next checkpoint. Oh, we're getting to that 4-hour mark. It's happening. It's happening. To be fair, I've got 45 minutes on the in-game clock. So I've only been doing this level for 45 minutes. We're gonna let it run to an hour in the in-game clock for this level. How about that? Da-da-da. They got a Mario Wonder Ball? What they got? Do they got like Mario temporary tattoos? Do they have that? Sorry, I know I'm wasting time with the in-game clock, but do they got that tattoo that Mario canonically has? He has a tattoo you guys didn't know? Check it out. If it's cool enough for Mario, it's cool enough for you. The Tribal Edition Game Boy Advance SP. And they never show Mario with sleeves up this high. So for all we know, he really does have that tattoo. Like he's got short sleeves in Mario Sunshine, but not that short. No, not a Mario butterfly tattoo on the you know where. But like that, if you were just around in the area, you saw that everywhere. So aggressively 2004. It's one of those things that like you never thought that the early to mid 2000s had anything defining going for them, but just the unquestionably cringy edge is what defines them. Oh, almost. You know, it was the era of Sonic Shadow the Hedgehog. It was the era of Resident Evil 4. It was the era of Dirge of Cerberus, Final Fantasy VII. Cool enough for Mario. What about the swimsuit in Odyssey? Dang, I guess he got tattoo removal since then. My joke. It's been fact corrected. Thank you, Common. Gotta keep me honest, you know. Ah! What happened? I didn't go through it. That was the one. I felt it. It was the highest I've ever been. So high. 420, blaze it. Eh. Dude, look at Smash Mouth All-Star. It was all about bowler shirts, super thin beards, and tiny shades. One of them pencil beards. Ugh. Ain't my style, man. Somebody once told me the world was gonna roll me. I ain't the smartest bulb in the shed. I know I said bulb. DMCA! It's fun to stay at the DMCA. It's fun to stay at the DMCA. You can get yourself sued for companies to enjoy, lose all of your cash and then go broke. DMCA. DMCA. Did he get the tattoo removed or did he use waterproof concealer? He just used an extra life and then loaded back to before he got the tattoo. He had to do the entirety of the 2000s. Shooba-dooba, shooba-dooba. Mario! I wonder if anybody out there got the Mario tribal tattoo because Mario had it. Wanted to be just like him. If it's cool enough for Mario, let's go! Be glad they never put that into the games, like went into that marketing direction with the games themselves. Ow. Someone out there very inspired by Mario. Vincent Vinesauce. It's art, Luigi. It's art.
Yeah, but what happens if you don't like it anymore? It's on your body forever.
It's called tattoo removal, Luigi. We got enough money. I'm saving the princess, you know? Pays very well.
Mario, we spent it all on the medical bills. You know we had to pay for Yoshi's operation. Ever since you dropped him in that pit.
I didn't drop him in that pit, Luigi. He fell on his own accord. There was no proof.
Crash Bandicoot. Oh, do not remind me of the Crash Bandicoot games that came out in that era. Even the Crash Bandicoot series wants to forget them. How many times did you fight that guy again?
4? 4, huh? Seemed like a lot more. No, just 4. Oh, that was it. Good evening, Mario.
Mama Luigi to you, Mario. Somebody has have to have done a full YMCA DMCA parody. I bet. Let me know if somebody has. Because I just sing that all the time now. It's the song of the 2020s. Oh no, we're going into 51-minute territory. I'm still on this stage. It's not even that hard. It's just very precise. You can see me going like very robotically through it now. Ah! 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 Somebody sample those clips. And then like make one of those Seth Hogan, whatever his name is, videos like how to make a DMCA copyright song using Twitch streamer sounds. How to make Megalovania using mayonnaise. How to make Megalovania using Megalovania.
Naughty Dog.
They were the best. Twinsanity, Wrath of Cortex, remakes were good. Fan from way back. I had a PS1 back then, and I did play Warped, but I hadn't really played any of the other Crash Bandicoot games. Funnily enough, my dad was like, yeah, this game looks good, and got me the 3rd game in the series. I liked it, though. I feel like if I had gotten the other games in the series, I would also love them. If there's a naughty dog, where's the good boy dog? Somebody out there has had to have tried to make good boy games. Good boy. Good Doge games. And they just go back to making games on the PS1. Dude, Naughty Dog are wizards when it comes to programming. Back in Crash Bandicoot 1, I think it was 1 or it was Warped, one of them, they found a bug in the PlayStation 1's like memory card reading code that Sony themselves did not believe. Until like somebody at Naughty Dog was like, no, actually this is a bug. Get me on the phone with somebody from Sony Japan. We'll get an interpreter and I'll tell you exactly how to reproduce this issue. And then it was hard to talk to like across countries back then. There was no video chat. You know, you ever watch those old Pokemons where Ash video chats with his mom? Or Professor Oak and it's like, ring, 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 phone call, phone call. Those were futuristic back then. You could only dream of having web chats, and now we're doing it every day. Especially in these times. Talking to somebody in real time across the countries. It was hard back then. But they arranged it. The Sony people took a look at the documents. And they're like, you know what? You're right. You know what? You're right. Let's give you a fix for that. Then they worked with them to find a way to make Crash Bandicoot actually work. Because the bug was stopping them from being able to save the game. Because it would crash. It would crash Bandicoot. You think Crash Team Racing is the best controlling racer ever? Controlling kart racer. So I've only played... Nice, thank you. I've only played the remake, but I heard it controls pretty much the same. The thing about it with me is I can't get my mind past it not being Mario Kart controls, and that's on me. 100% on me. But at this point, Mario Kart controls are so ingrained in my mind that I just cannot get used to the Crash style of drifting. Very unfortunate. I wish I had played it as a kid. Crash Bandicoot is your hacker name. Ah, I'm in. Whoa, I'm in. Dun dun da 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 dun dun da da da. That was so close. Bum bum ba da da dun dun ba dun 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 dun. That's not Crash Bandicoot. That's Gorillas. Bum, but that all alone, all alone. Bum, but da 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 da, all alone. It do be sounding like a Crash Bandicoot song though. Remake's good, not the same. Oh, so there are differences, huh? I've only played it like once. Well, yeah, they did a decent job with the remakes, but in that game that requires as much precision as Crash, talking about the trilogy remake as well as Kart, it's fair that people will lambast them purely on them not being 100% accurate with like the physics and hitboxes, because that's what that game is about, being precise. Like, if this game had a remake in 3D, but the hitboxes were different, then it would feel totally wrong. And that makes sense for this type of game specifically. If it was like a remake of Zelda Ocarina of Time with different physics, then it would be mostly fine. Hooked again! I'm not waiting long enough at that point. You know what I think of every time I go, eh? I think of Daggett from the Angry Beavers, voiced by Richard Horvitz. He goes, eh, spook! Spook! Can we just get an emote? Can somebody out there on Twitch make an emote of Daggett saying spook and see how many people recognize it? It sounds like a word that, even though it was supposed to be a fake curse word back then, has now become a curse word and you can't say it anymore. I hope that's not the case. You were just talking about Angry Beavers with somebody on Discord. Mind meld! Oh! Yep! What do I do here? I have to use both of my... No, I can't use both of my dashes. I have to save them. But how? What? I can't get any other angle. Oh, I know what I have to do! Oh, wait, that's fine. It's not as bad as I thought. Bum. Ba-da-da-da. Yahoo! Angry Beavers. Haven't thought of them in so long. I was just thinking about them the other day when I was playing Yakuza Like a Dragon. I was in a dungeon for so long, I was like... It would be like that episode where they slept. They tried not to sleep and stay up all night, and they ended up sleeping for several centuries, and everything was futuristic. How long have we been asleep? Thanks for the follow, by the way. I don't call out follows in case somebody wants to remain anonymous, but I do appreciate it. Used to watch them. Whatever. Of all the things that got rebooted. Hey Arnold, Rocko's Modern Life. What about Angry Beavers? That's a good show. The voice actors are still around and doing plenty of things. Richard Horvitz, I know, was recently in like a web animation that got popular. Who voiced Norbert? Was it? No, I don't remember who. I know Cat from Cat Dog is Jim Cummings, the dude who voices Pete from Disney. But who's Norbert? I think he's somebody I should know. Ow. Ow. Ow, ow. Sorry, I'm a shy guy. Oh, it's about to be 60 minutes! I gotta get through this one area. No! Alone in the world was a little cat dog. Cat dog. Cat dog.
Yes! Boop.
What? Give me 1 more minute. Give me 1 more minute. I can do this. I'm so close to the end. Cool. 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 Yeah! Oh, and this is the next area! We're good, we're here. Alright, baby! That 1 minute solved everything. Wait, how do you do this? That's how! I got this. If this is the last area of this part, then we're fine. I'm just gonna get through this one. Oh, once you see those orbs, you're in. So this is something that I just mentioned earlier, that the game doesn't tell you, but you need it. You need to learn how to jump right out of the space blocks. That was it. That was it. Either by grabbing onto them or pressing the jump button at the right moment, you get that extra little boost. All right, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good, chat. Let's count the blocks. Every time I get one, say the number of the block. So count with me. 1, 2, 3. Ow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Damn it. It's been a year since IKEA. I can hardly believe it either. Bibalo. Bibalo. 2, 3. And we had nothing prepared for today. Such a shame. 1. I promise I won't have you guys typing numbers for too long. 4, 5, 6, 7. 1. Delayed. 1. 2. 3. Just break through the ceiling. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. You don't have to type numbers anymore. Should we start a prediction? Anybody want more channel points? Can I beat this level before the 1 hour and 10 minute mark on the game timer? It seems straightforward enough. Each, ni, san, yon, go. Bet 1,000 on no. I'm glad that people believe in me. On the day of my anniversary.
You treat me like this on the day of my daughter's wedding?
Oh, it's right there. Oh, up. Oh, never mind, I got it before the 1 minute 5, baby. Oh.
Wario!
All right, we're saving. All right, we're saving. Yay! What a stream. Yeah, to be completely honest, it wasn't supposed to be anything too special, but just a reminder of how long we've come since the days of maybe.
Yeah. No, wait, you called me.
What are you talking about?
It doesn't matter now what happens. I will never give up the fight. I'm in trouble.
All right, that's enough Sonic references from 3 years ago me. But I'm glad y'all has stuck through the years with me. People coming and going, they've got their own lives to live, and that's not their fault. I'm just glad that y'all decided to take that little bit of time out of yours to hang out, so we can, share these experiences and play some cool games. Young chicken, I still got some of that eggshell on me. Egg, pet the chicken. Pet the chicken. How do you give up your points? Well, the prediction didn't actually start, so I guess too late now. Too late now, unless you guys willingly want to give up, for the wrong prediction. But yeah, thank you all for being here. Thank you all. It's time for me to go now, as Star Fox would say. And it's time for us to find somebody to raid. Yeah, thanks everybody who showed up tonight. Maybe you're not here usually, but I appreciate you for showing up today. No stream art for the day. If you ever have any, post it to the Discord. And, let me know if there's any games that you guys want to see. If there's any games that, you'd recommend, maybe classics. Again, this is retro year, so maybe anything on the NES, on the Genesis, on the Dreamcast, on the Sega Saturn if it has to be. I'll find a way. Oh, I'll find a way. I never thought it would be so simple, but I found a way to play those in their purest form possible. And play the games that, people like, that maybe never got a chance. Bug Fables? Definitely on my list, PB Gamer. The only reason I was reluctant a little bit is because last year was the year of Paper Mario. Within the span of a year, I played through Paper Mario 1000 Year Door and Original and Origami King. Starting from late 2019 into 2020. So I was a little Paper Mario'd out, but I so want to play that game. Yeah, let's find somebody to raid, but as always, if you haven't already, give me a follow on Twitch to catch me live next time I play this or any other game. And as always, there's the YouTube for past VODs, there's Twitter, there's Discord, all that good stuff. And we'll figure out what games you want to play. Yeah. At some point I will. Definitely. If you're going to sleep, have a good one, and have a good night. I'll see you next time. Maybe Yakuza tomorrow. I'll tell y'all if I do, because it's not a scheduled stream. Have a good night, y'all, and stay clucky. And happy anniversary to me.